They said that you look over for the Binimuyan. Obiati das ya brabia no man kuraso. Yesterday, I got the privilege to interview the energy minister. Yeah. I met the chiefs there. Why? What is the problem with this country? Obiaka said, Nisi or the wall if I'm a recipe for chaos. It's not progressive. We need to tell them. I say kind of new. ECG force to energy minister to my year. Now to a point because join news. I do news. I'm here. Almost theaters. Carpenter for, mason for, omomitre, diane, school, quite much on according na soon kabi because of me pack a crabby in some mudio, you look about now we call now the metakabo number 2. What nonsense is happening in this country? Now you come back. Now Chiano, all being chia, now from a develop yellow crobana, una chiaco develop one. Chia. It's in all being chia light bay, now for develop yellow crobana. We don't get it. What chia? But always practice a mimachia. That's why I told you that a Crobian is governed by rules and regulations. Untimin Casa Crono and the autopilot now a croning a year. And you're possible.
Almost say, yeah, damn, no. And Sassi and Suni Chifa, so I say, Omoniomano. No, Mon Sasseka. And they have to benefit from damn na I am.
You're 2 new months assassin going in almost 2 hours. Who don't know my half? Who don't know my half? They should stop this. No, madam, I know with your money, but I'll be measured.
Yeah.
Because no more Julie Kromano. Yeah. Now can same with you. They can't go to no and ask a can wagadugu. You'll be provided with service. And if on a side you'll be crazy. Even government are your COVID bremoa or spare your crown. What about back? Trying to retrieve in a certain manner. Now one person of mine but 2 power. One power maya, a typical brand economy. On pay my social amenities infrastructure are available. You talk and behave like some of the people at Yellow Crobo. You behave like some of the people at Customs GRA and the Finance Ministry. I'm not for the deal unnecessarily in this country. Now, Sika Diani. Sika be besa. Oda crowd.
A dying.
Oda. Now, when Rockefeller, Momo, I can be meza, Momo, they are dying Koyana. Only Sky Koyana. All this kind of koyana. Professor Duboy, Nyansa Yinan, when you meet to suffer, or in Yansa Ricawa says, or the call. Young Cassia president. What is money? Michael Jackson did that koyana. Tyson, the biggest statement of late, he said, Charlie, it's better to than everything in the world. Why? Everybody is running. Some people who have wisdom now, they are running from wealth. In quote, seeking God's favor and attention. What the African Ghana chrono.
Man for peace.
Too much.
And
too much.
It's not as if you possess ye pes cano to impact our generational. Ye piscano.
Ye pay your pen madia no musa, Edia no read.
Sunday was a short.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Flashy cars. Buying buildings for young girls or no more brother. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And also for the show for flashy cars social media. The minister says show shoes about to France and everyone. Me call Louis Vuitton shop akotadia. Also we public officer we also go name ko dia. We are display them back on baby. Why they doing?
And I know say you raise this issue, you know. Me one of my lecturers a friend me say, "Hey, Obi, aseme da na koma so ade bia open platform aka na ya no." And I think it's something about back to your values as a country. Your values as a country. And we've been hammering this point, say we should change. If there is something what's about this country and how it is run and about the value systems, what do we cherish as Ghanaian people? In a way, a Ghanaian, you can't say a Ghanaian. What does it mean to be a Ghanaian? What does it mean to be a Ghanaian? Value systems being extremely important. If from can say, Yanara assassin, or say, Nim the entraswo, one, in Kotokranene a pesemin kumia, or say, a de yembremu dem, and I de yembremunya. Eddie yembremunya, am I an assassin who do to say, you know, inti, we have to discard Sasaniomano. Those traits are not proper. Value systems honesty, integrity, love for country. You will not do certain things. It's getting out of hand. Inti
Isumasi asao nipa no de ma onyina no ehu eda no sokora no ehu kura eda no sokora na de kitwa nipa no de ade de ma onyina no bi wa tese wa jonso ne
wajonso asa
o de me ba enkrata na ha ba na eba.
Okay, we say Obi, I agree with those who are saying that artisans such as painters, masons, carpenters should be taxed. Just last 2 weeks, I spent over 6,000 to paint the interior part of my house. Now there is a new paint and one bucket costs not less than 400 cedis. The unfortunate thing is that most of these artisans are Togolese. Those who did my painting are Togolese. Their master brought them directly from Togo. How do we deal with it?
Tibet.
No, the question is answer. Because one, ABR Togolese, no? Yeah. Here tomorrow. No. Yes.
I'm not something that can buy because in POP. And what got on
in Uchiaka, no, not your mocha.
There is a Cobnas and Jaco former. A Cobnas and construction company.
He's a maybe Triaka, Metriama. Good. So I make Cobnas and company no should register a merchant line. Is a Mitriano Va Momo, no Tria tax. That's the point I'm making.
It's also restricted to the confidential also.
Okay, Okroya Bua Breman Benin, thank you for that message you sent. A happy, we say hi. Kindly do my birthday wishes for me. It falls tomorrow, 4th year, and a 3rd. In your chana, Nana Bujay, aka Chief Constable, or a special assistant to Honorable Kennedy
Constable.
Okay, or tonight the birthday.
Also, cost 70 years, you have 12 years. Only you. In Sion Kwana Body and Contumely. With my send them, I don't know what is happening.
Nana Bujay.
Also, a special day.
Special assistant to Honorable Kennedy.
None titles
Happy birthday to Frank in Amsterdam. From your soul sister, Nana Amadompe Swaga. God bless and uplift you in all you do.
Amadompe Swaga. Obi Pesabi, the Malkin Caddy, Media Mona. It's him, I didn't know I'm for him. And then see social media, I'm friends with Facebook. Ubi a cultural clubhouse benefits. No.
Oh, sir.
Ubi the other shot. Say, oh, it reminds me of mine.
Oh, mine.
I'm so so, only the ones I'm checking. Mammy sense should be that wrote also at Lands Commission.
Yeah, they're down your boss
at Lands Commission.
La wireless, as I say, M1 to M8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, wrote to that air cost to a honor, Obi. And now the announce Mabakan once much of you because that be okay, plot no.
Yeah, M1 to M8.
M1 to M8.
Yes.
However,
and La wireless.
And the Lands Commission for now, the amount will be on my side.
On my side, ton half, and the amount before. And
I want to
try letter, but say a mistake no more.
It's a mistake, na bino. And I will hear more money, Jerry for any Ministry of Finance, more money. Yamu. Say, I am a crap pass, beneficiaries of Sir Adele, we are air cosudia. They should sign the documents now. Because me person Nick no, I confirm Asempa or be free, and again you be call Jerry on. Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Obi we are Ghana, true under declaring. Sir under declare we are, or they call Ghana ni baku mienu miensa ena bi bottom. Ghana for nyina inclusive is the bosses at all these places that make because onya shahaya ade food so onya krata now can we obi usase make am. This is a serious matter that has even the attention of our security agencies that it should be rectified as soon as practicable. Oh, Bonsu Jenia. Maybe oh.
Oh. Wait, sir.
Because the chief of staff on you know.
Obi say Obi. Fifi also was Also, Obi, Oman promised to do a one-man demonstration against
what happened? My advocacy for his dismissal. Okay. me to coin for 11 days.
Yes.
And then the breaking me busa before I come busa I say notice how many days.
5
me
days.
busa and
Yeah,
I say I didn't fall into that category. But I've never stopped saying no. Me stop way. I'm not a coward. Me that's what baby am jina. Now tie even Sami Jafi press conference na. Problems say go to na one so finance minister. One so finance minister. Obi jiwe no na the king ka dey say ma we na obitime we na king ka me say this time me ba me no ka say on mine because of something lad into jema owie we na ho fan san ko dey na owie wa say king ka zakata na be omo zakata now why they not initiated because people are benefiting from this and that confidential is restricted the task king can they call there afiyanko
and we a letter addressed to the director of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority Osei revenue leakage under declaration of cargo at the port. Okay. Or say, letter blah 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 dated 9th January 2019 refers to further checks at the port. Tema in Takrade indicate that lapses as mentioned in above reference letter still persist. That vessels which come to discharge bulk weight and cargo and that declare their goods due to non-existent weighing bridges at the works. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Look at this. That's a year no.
2019. No, but how is it possible, say, we would manage a port? I need to be here equipment weight to weigh goods.
What?
Non-existent bridges at the wharfs. Comment. It is worthy to note that revenue calculations for bulk cargo is based on weight, TO, and or cubic meters.
What calculations? What calculations?
Revenue calculations.
What calculations?
Revenue.
Okay. It is Ghana bring na dey near pe. Yes, sir.
Also, revenue calculations for bulk cargo is based on weight and or cubic meters, and once under declared will lead to massive revenue loss to the government. And we've sat down for 3+ years.
So you go further the second page.
In our effort to support, to block as much as possible revenue leakages, the National Security's earlier recommendation that weighing bridges...
Which security?
National Security.
Which security?
National Security.
What role do they play? Key. Anna?
Extremely. National Security's earlier recommendation that weighing bridges be installed at the wharfs of the port still hold. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The system must be linked, yes, to a secured network in order to limit human interference.
Okay.
Regards. And we National Security Coordinator and the Troll, and the Commander Director of Port. But how is it possible, man? Say we would allow cargoes to come into account.
Now when you see,
I did a check cargo near Timmy, a billion of margin revenue.
Yeah, now me see, unye beneficiary. If you need win and cannot pay more, unye beneficiary by extension by inference. I'm provoking them to act. They are not looking for the good of Ghana. They are not looking for the good of Ghana. Now we are saying it's a 2019 document. We can't implement this one. When even some say, "Oh, the man can be confirm him, so be free."
And
we will advocate for some nipa bebre or sa customs ni sa for a GR ni sa a young pump for free on.
Roman say metias here. Vessels which come to discharge bulk weight and cargo. And some vessels they eba bebre o.
Obi.
Omo de weight cargo eba.
O de clinker eba. O de finish cement eba. Sa onyoma recruit.
Yes.
Finish or unfinished. Sa onyoma no constitute 66% of the
revenue in our port. Egu.
Now what's happening? Egu ye kodi paboto. Now we be no dey preche.
Inti cargo a forming 66%.
The bulk cargo. Yes. The bulk cargo here, I refer to some of these things: oil, clinker, crude oil, finished products. And some what? Loose cargo, wheat, rice, sugar.
Jesus Christ.
Some vehicles in container also chrono kasa ekoso na won ma o. The Ghana luso kasa ma o. So many agencies and so many departments and individuals at the port. Still there's this super leakage because a cabal from a through ecosi form. Eti Amisha die. Eti finance minister. Those are the finance ministry. Those are GRA. And we are responsible for this. More react here. we will all put your hands in
because
that.
Because the point is, say GRA set you a target. Meaning, say target almost set to a extremely low target, man. Extremely low because activity are forming 66% of revenue at the port. That activity, is not being checked. Listen to the letter. And this is the National Security Coordinator letter.
Calculations, crunch, it
is unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
What is it going to
Osei, that vessels which come to discharge bulk weight and cargo declare their goods due to non-existent weighing bridges at the wharf.
Due to that,
non-existent. It ain't mean see weighing bridges. It's been since 2019.
Mami, road minister, coaching and all this kind of name of road minister. Mami, now weighing bridge. Who can say 4 years after?
Yeah.
Mami, I'm coaching minister. The processing. We can't go and 33 and 33 or something thousand within just a few hours. Few hours.
And I'll say it is worthy to note that revenue calculations for bulk cargo is based on weight. In weight now the better charge. Adia ye be weigh no. Ebi ni ho.
Edi calculate can you
imagine? Edi question of like go show adia na show ya. O show we ya so tua we ni affect na.
E ho na de ni wono. Afa de oni me tunyo pepepe. Pentecost jumbe na de wakoma so. Enyume a.
No say me ra ho. Mama me ra ho.
Samu wa re ho mu a enyume na moto.
Mama
me na make catch no. Who dey me say man Nick Abiam say no dey. Yeah. Nick Abiam man me confirm say ampa otu ni ho ache.
Say ankasa weighing braids no be free see why. Because I want to believe say 2019 and National Security Coordinator actual letter way no. Now weighing braids now non-existent for a long time. Over here from 2017, 2018, 2018 till say National Security Coordinator actual letter way. And actual letter way 2019. There were 2022. The problem has not been fixed.
Yes. Can you imagine? I
mean, it's terrible.
They be uncle now latest pick up Lexus. They be uncle now that open tea. They be we are sakrana. Wow, da. It is there. Nyame yesumi. Now be no mo say we are 71% in this country. Nyamwa. These are the values that you are exhibiting. The national security document, Amaka said, an endorsement at various important places. The document which tells us our core values: transparency, truthfulness, honesty, patriotism, and a love for your country. Mumpestina munya nipa fonyina modebia offices no nipa nyame. If you turn and you look at the core values, national security document, they catch us. If you are a Ghanaian, exhibit these core values. You always have a certain IMTC. Now tell no man in the boa. Said no the currency. Men no copper gas. So it will be now so.
Because not just as you see no man say activity at this 66% of your revenues ever. That activity for over 5 or how many years? Yeah, according to Obi now weight now, see we be say weighing breed any year wafts. And we are talking Takrady and Tema Port. Jesus Christ. Baby a chunk of new money free bar money. Chale.
What is this Ghana? Yet Tisikaso. In the 11 year. Essence ye Jaya Hosano. I don't think 11 year no be this way.
No, but omo we in charge of
Tisikaso
fiscal policy, which is the finance ministry. Omonya aware of Saudi.
Oh no be. No what did do?
Challenge the port or mu kuye
pa. Mu kuye, yes mu kuye pa mu kuye. What da? A lot of people either they are sleeping on their job
or a deliberate
because they are beneficiaries of the system. Makatro, they are comfort imudu do na. It is a better system. Now Dr. Baum ya kwa this na de neighbor. Why would na Ghana for be mu church? Say yentimi hu nipa no, baby a obutu sika bia ni ho obeku ni nipa obekwa kwa physical money am obia fa machine musa na enu kwa machine ko bi pese obi the system no na ono timi nya sika no
e dan on dey koto
yes ko abadwuma mu o matoto omo aduro sa kore amafo omo sorry fi omo table so omo hu say handkerchief ne besia ya chichire do omo table ase bebre de omo yo wo no people don't work aduro no omo nam as foolish as some people are omo da so ye aduro we ase because of position and
position ko ja de ko ede
oji ko obechire bo ana
Asempa FM
oji a obechire bo
0.7
obi atena honum for years ye promote no crowd na sa na level no wona eno ko na ba mabu for 16 years promotion cross abe issue Ghana system na nkasa obi say why you don't want system na be more corrupt now to 16 years 20 years you qualify for a position what control Nigeria work say work can see be court they are very corrupt GR institution na nkasa no one you can't corruption on count Ghana for you say this is the situation nobody wants to talk why had Ghana na mo bunu brand you say Ghana for you and pay for do not aware and now me catch out say why is the chief of staff not up to the business why when you know as an
yeah because you are the person in charge of human resource for the government
when you know me can't savings and loans SI savings and loans apart from board no more set happen and another Kumasi no matter
workers no
yes any customers Asempa. Beg them we treat people nicely.
I know nya abotre. I know nya abotre. I know nya.
Uko plenty cause almost special room do tina kwa say no ba show him.
Be a so man, be a so
Uko House of Miracle, omo baby do tina. Uko Apostolic Empowerment Ministry, baby do tina refresh woman we mutu. Treat me as a guest, not as a colleague.
No, you are not a guest. Oh, they also a guest to her. Oh, your guest. No monsieur. On my Sante. Where's Obi? In fact, on my sermons reminds me of one of the philosophical lyrics of the legendary Robert Marley, and I quote: "Money are numbers, but if money is what makes you rich, then your sources of happiness will never end." Best regards to Dr. Prince Ama and Honorable Joe Gatti.
Oh, Naka.
Naka, Dr. Prince.
Is he born home on
Oh, yeah, he's doing well.
I don't know. No, MPs
Dear Hino.
MPs, MPs.
Common fund. He's doing well. He's doing well. A step up in the constituency. Kabiyesi in second anyway, about we say OB. The barefaced corruption happening at our various revenue points is amazing. The collusion between state officials, greedy businessmen and freight forwarding agents is simply murderous. Over the state of Ghana needs serious exorcism from the evil spirit of stealing and the pull him down syndrome. Ghana has been bleeding for years. It's time for healing. Let all get involved. Farouk, Tema.
Let's heal the country.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's heal the country.
It's important we do that. It's really important. Wait, sir. This under declaration is very true. And it's sad. Very, very sad. And I thank Omahine in this advocacy. Charlie, well, that's where we operate and we know GPHA and GRA. Police, other than GPHA, GRA, and police are the institutions which sit at the spoiled waiting bridges or scale. Inti weighing bridge now I say all this while. Yes, so Ghana Ports official back hotel.
Yeah.
And a GRA official back hotel. And a Ghana Police Service officer back hotel. In the Omona Esho, say they don't use the IT man where you're somebody who is inside. Or say they don't use the eyes to do the evaluation. The import declaration document, which importers will input into ICOMS as the weight of cargo, is what is used instead of physically discharging and weighing them. Inti who importer no oman ode weigh ba receipt ba say my dear Medibe, a weigh 25 kilograms and also somebody here, Juma. Can you believe that? It is an important in your being and so anymore. Not so the idea 50 kg there, but not catch us 10 kg. 10 kg.
Mamma Chana Frida Mufriata, only a Kuse, Sadama and Kai was and I Tata politicians. Beton Katamine, Dominic Tonkadia, Nara Frida Mufriata, baby or Bianos.
Oh, watch them and that's not theatre.
Oh, yeah, it's so very visual. And I can't do one, but so Omoyana says so we. And so we are not Mamin cow. Go the party effect. And I'm Mamin cow. Aha, and Mamma so I know for fair no trade fair. Because far away. Na edu Agnes edu minino last week because far away. And say Obi they want to pull a surprise.
You think so?
Yes. And Yanya careful, it will be an outstanding place of value and relevance. You see that quietly
movements
be crosswalk.
Maybe
quietly
foundation.
Yes, quietly was a movement in crosswalk.
Okay.
Iti maame no Kenya no kakramai. Because no. This is 2 years interview.
2-3 years.
2-3 years. Unim say, or you're on top of whatever she's doing.
Yeah.
Why is Mami applauded this woman too? Gepa, your friend say. Gepa, is it Gepa?
Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Asabia, Bibi Asabia.
Asabia, Mami applauding so. What talk Ghana near products no? What talk mana broso? Sweet funky chief executive. What talk mana broso? Ja Rastafari, Selassie I, fire burn all the Babylon people. You know? Gepa Mami na kasa. I want to say kasa na Cynthia.
94.7.
What talk Gepa kasa? Oye ni ya Obi. I just see a car.
And then nipa so be hu.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when your mom you know about Mudio, oye ni ya. Ti say na suya dia ye twem kama.
Airport no.
Yes, ye
Oma commission.
Oma wie bibia.
Now when you say now ye din come na o sorry and a pilot be na OTA.
Yeah.
And the message by.
Okay.
Ma mempesa message.
Very good.
Na yen san so kan bi ba ansa na no. Okay. We Dr. Ochre Ankra, Central University.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
My name on the professor.
Yeah, Osei Obi, I'm listening to you. More fire. Ghana is sick and we need serious medication. Dr. Ochre Ankra, it's radio of Central University.
Also fumigation, see your man be also fumigation company.
Yeah, I know.
The company ba.
I know.
Debia.
I know. Osei, hey, man, message ne buy no. Na Sunyani Airport na make say. Now commercial flights near this. Yeah. Osei Obi, I'm a pilot. Per your discussion on your show, even Africa World Airline might not be able to go to Sunyani. Put pressure on the government to invest in longer runways and not only the terminal building. Feel free to contact me on aviation staff, but please don't mention my name. Or say, the longer the runway, the better, because bigger aircraft can land.
Speed,
yes. Sunyani's runway was only extended from 1,200 to 1,400 meters.
Okay, so what's the ideal one?
And it's still very short. Yeah, Council, Tinahamame. And it's still very short. Takrade is even 1,770. Yes, meters. And look where Air Force for airport. And Air Force company.
Air Force got to be sea land.
And almost say helicopters no more use. The most no more use bigger flight. Or Takrade quite 1,770. And now Kuma Sunyani the 1,400. It is about 340 meters less. Or say, see how short the Sunyani one is. African World can only operate to Sunyani with a reduced load. So in regards to the Sunyani airport, you can see that even the president did not take the Falcon jet to Sunyani today, but the Casa military aircraft, which is slower and can handle short runways. This is to buttress my earlier argument that the runway is too short for comfort for any jet. For any jet. Okay. So African World may most likely not fly to Sunyani unless the runway is extended.
Okay.
Passion Air with its slow-moving turboprop is much suited for that short runway.
Okay.
Fuel should also be made available at the airport to give African World any chance of attempting to fly there with reduced load. And this is perfect. Super. And it puts the conversation in perspective. Great investment, but say you perceive maximizing the usage.
This is concentrate on dying structure.
The runways. If we can extend it a bit, extend it. Because I just slower at the airport.
Flight, what's a flight in the coin?
Okay, air president, you know. And something you sue your friend is saying, Casa military, Casa Nini. Yes, in the way the president, instead of the presidential jet, still.
Now, call you 6-seater toilet facility. The first airport in this country. The first.
Imim Timbers, and go airport and aerodrome. Aerodrome. In the president, we na Casa aircraft trainer on the coy and your pilot friend no HMO. Unless we do something.
We need some of this information.
Yeah, inputs.
But
hey, show the profile picture and so our born pilot at Arepa. We're breaking it down, come on. Yeah.
I leave you with two things.
Yeah.
Ghana for the progress and development of this country, any political parties in them, any individuals in them, a collective responsibility. Collective.
Yeah.
It's GRA4. When you be OGL, that's why Office of the Special Prosecutor coach say John, I know I'm saying a joke. But that's what I'm saying. And I
file a petition.
Measurement to the two or say KPI so the beba.
We are
nipa unjiji kasa akeke. As I said because who sefata because we are Juma sefata na who support who GRA who finance.
Because I dey ba ko cars adana manage and say Omunim say public servant be omunim salary. But some public servants they owe some of the poshest properties in Accra. I think he had a beautiful starting point. I started with chief directors of all the ministries.
Because I want us to change some of these laws, acts, and whatever. Say, we a public servant, it mean you were the transfer. Who transfer Musuona Kawayo? Some Musuoni phone. Who transfer Kawayo? Obit if you're so you want more time cross for your own still. What is any pan out if I fear animal? Me, if you be him, nephew be there. I'm going to pesca. What book no than Subai and said the I won't cry. Or simply the cause it did be as well. And retrogresses are. And
on my patch away, in person, Rebefi. Now, you can't a man be a bomb model positions. Somebody just reminded me of the name of the FDA boss.
Mimi
Dako.
Yes.
Solid.
No early stage now.
Osei. Early stages now. No, I found a book.
The storm is over and just always steady.
Oh, but I think she's done well.
No, those are relevant institutions. One is our professor, the War Standards Authority. No,
Tete was
Professor.
Tete.
Yeah, what beer, Maunim. Said almost beer internationally here. And then more say. Meaning, see, systems in a frustrate your moment in performance. Meaning,
94.7.
Meaning, now our governor and the finance minister still to treat you on Tema. Because he is soon finance minister and comes on the words of this country. He continues to be the words of this country.
And the information are Dominic Demar, I'm sure no more a pushy for reshuffle on Beferio. It might not happen after all.
Hey, also, I heard the say,
oh no,
information. Energy minister cabinet. Would you
man, me say the reshuffle no to Adrian.
Well, I take it because they be on your own point. 99%. I take it. Well, I'm sad if it's indeed that is the situation. I don't know what the president is seeing. I don't know what the president is seeing.
It won't happen. In fact, I have even information say. Some of the ministers now war presidential ambitions.
Yeah.
You know, some of them have approached the president wanting to resign from their positions so they can campaign. And they've been asked to go back and do their work. They should remain.
And I could to say, and I say, I want
the American can hear. The American say, some of them approached the president. Some people no campaign. And they've been told by the president, say, they don't have to resign. They can be there and still do their campaign. In fact, all your campaign, you can come back and continue. Oh, no.
Any brother, but president, no, Obi. I am my friend, maybe you. Me person, jealousy, we are in the
oh, now they may try and trash out.
Never. Especially with your background, never. By a papa. Do we have to accept this as the norm?
Say, you know.
Say, no, be correct when you're pepper. Now, also on your pepper, and make catch on your bema. Wouldn't so be until I always go back. Which was a bit. Well, your pepper president to be on catch say, oh, crab at 20. It's a lie. On your pepper.
Mean to us, you.
I didn't know who company for president, no ministry. Not Ghana, and so for the professor when you flag ban as on your friend, about the Mama me nyɛ saa de no bi me kokra. Mama nka cha sampiale. E na nyane. Menka.
Dabi, na mente wase.
Na won't basi da because I just for kwano. Me no di kan ham ya. Won't basi da.
No, the American say.
Obi,
what is your problem? Are you saying
my problem is that
or your minister on the campaign?
Bobby, why? What to quiet Suya wa manone? Also a bunch of politicians now. Call Harvard. Call Aberdeen. What you practice there? When you come here, you have a challenge doing same. A cabinet minister could do to say the British for the members maybe yes. Cabinet minister. Oh, Africa, it be in Africa.
Say yes, system need different from.
I mean, say Obi, but you need to do. It's for what channel. My mama, papa, Sampiale. So, they na yere film. And the yere film.
Oh,
yeah.
Sampiale.
Yeah. It's so painful, you know.
Oh,
can we feel friends politically? Hunti Ama.
Oh,
my
Ambassador Sampiale. Wow, that's
the late patience Ifua Bentil.
Oh,
yeah. It's so sad. Times are really difficult for the man.
Oh.
6th of August 2022. Royal Summerland Beach Resort.
Hey.
Edna and Penny.
Edna Elmina. Elmina and Payne.
Eben new Ayensudo.
Ayensudo.
So Nyame Adoma. Women there then 6 August.
Oh, okay.
The late Patience Ifua Bentil.
Ambassador where Kafra.
Ambassador Sampiale Nehokeni.
Former
Ghana's ambassador
to
who played a very key relevant role in the setting up of
the Commander
Sugar Factory. And then Abayanko Brofwa Kesian or Mokikafa Commander Sugar Factory.
The last time a trade minister called Parliament, no. Was there almost someone who said, I'm going to answer questions on the sugar factory? Okay, say, you are 98% through. It ain't be on best start.
If you say a project is 98% completed,
I said, almost done.
Politicians should also be mindful when they are talking to us. Ghana for the donors, you I say to quite more. What I say, it is Sampiale. In any case, what has happened to you? So gay lesbianism says, what has happened to that?
Bail, no. So still go through consultations.
Yeah, but some when I want with it, more money here.
Are they? That's a bill.
No, see more money here. We say, would it be piano? You know what I like about you? You like processes and procedure. It's beautiful. It is a process and procedure. What can cut as is here? You have an what society?
Dead
society. So the other society in the cat catch other societies or more days on me. When you have a last for kitchen mama for I could inadvertently before the arbitrary. A bunch of jokers. We continue to do the same thing and we're expecting a change in this country. We move and develop in circles. That's somewhere bribe will be mammy. That's a protozoa, mammy. My teacher saw
protozoa.
Yeah.
Or course, more great.
I don't know if you want to talk to cars, but no be a tremor with Mamma Tremmy.
I had a bra. As an of course, we will compare MP.
Let me see. Metro Mass bus never.
No, but because of we relate very much with parties, not directors of communication,
yes.
Communication officers, and all of that. Yeah. The NDC has a fantastic communications officer.
Yes.
Ably supported by the deputies and communications directors. Who's NDC were an interesting setup into your communications officer who is elected, on the deputies who are elected, and a more communication director. Any on the deputies. In the communication director, I Kakri Samoa. The deputies near me,
Papa no meeting
lawyer Kakri Samoa, on the director of communications. And on one of the deputies too, Obobia Dako, and Alfred Obami, a deputies man. And Sana, the one who sat in steering committee or the one who was elected, Sami Jemfia communications officer, and also 2 deputies. I think Boahen and Akogan. You get it. The MPP rather no any set up nibi. Or they don't elect director of communication, they appoint.
Appointment by General Secretary.
Dabi.
By the steering committee.
Steering committee will propose to NEC. Say NEC approve na omodi aye adwuma. You get it. And I think this year no more do face because after the NDC before we go for the elections, then MPP the also this year. Omo do face it was some appointive positions, no. And Bakua aje attention on social media by or director of communications. And you know, say there are names being bandied around. Prominent amongst them, Mate Eyi, former deputy.
Former Martin.
Okay.
George Anda. Mate Eyi, man of forestry, Musa Superior.
Musa Superior, so
a young, fantastic man, with a miracles.
Abuaji.
Mate one lady be. In fact, Akusha menu can be so quite dental. No one can know the man.
Okay.
You know, a dental cry fight between Akusha menu and Baba
Tofik.
Baba Tofik. You know, I'm formers and
they drew her back and on.
Baba said, catch us straight.
Yeah.
Wait, my be a to Amo. Hobby. Set of communications for the NPP party as we speak now.
Yeah.
BMA. Kobusa of fire watching Jan. Kobusano. How did you do for it? So, I say, BMA maybe. Me assessing conform and saying, you make my catch the job and the fitting as we speak now.
No, somebody made my kawaha. I don't know, so the same person made kind of also.
Well, son,
I think, sir, Miracles will be a fantastic director of communications. I don't know about you though, but I think he would be fantastic.
I submit to you that
I have nothing useful to add. I have nothing useful to add.
Another one more quad.
Oh, I know Cabrasa did not in Cadicosi, so Asempa 94.7 FM. My Irshani Trust, we've done 29 minutes after 4. In the next 30 minutes, Yebedi and Como. Now, Yenkomo, Ehiama menso. Intimate stress will be you assume. Na wetieni ede amayen na yewia mo amope asase ato me wa asase kama bi ede mamu nyina e wo se me bohu dewuro na mo nso motimi etibi na ene no ade ba ko a ha Ghana fo pa ne se obi e be fa mi nua bi ko police station ye dru ho police force here Jimiska and Sani Amani bail and a bail conditions or more cano and a bebrena and Tessanio Manas. We want to delve a bit more into that subject. Bail conditions pa dear no idikain. And in Ghana no the normal bail conditions no at saying say obi o kwaji bail e was here mauska e was a utriaska and I said, I will see this uncommon Eddie Ifrio. Ye really are share alternative dispute resolution. And unim said, and yan sem yana na chinchnach, was a could you court. And some be a ye yiba ebe kind of outside quarter, Nina itime ebwa. And I know yenya lawyer penny back on a studio, I'm a never be boy, Emma yedi and como. Na omo akawon toma abo. Some other institutions are not our implementation partners in the Legal Resources Center with Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, Crime Check Foundation, and an inter-regional bridge group. Na ye this edumaya boao na onso nimdie wo se wunya edefa nioma bi ho efa mmra ho nsem no onso and the best say obeyi waso no atie ne ye ye nioma ni nyina ehia ma ho especially bail the mumu bebre amotai fraying say na police force say na yesi bail kofa we bra ene ade no jiwasum na in the next 30 minutes eda yenimi no yemfa enisa enkomoyi lawyer akwa bet saying
obi ma woni wetie fo ina ma ha
bibi ekoye
ishe ya chemo
enye ize
me buy some metie panelists no or very enthusiastic pa any abre
too much
and say no kind of pimpins
ejo pa let's start with maybe what your interest no do so pa bail yes Very, very important. For more, you can't bail your idea.
In fact, you can't bail, you can't say, in fact, only Imrano in Asempa, now police for Chua. I was say police for ensure, say, before I be called through a legal process, no,
okay.
I was say, you secure your attendance in court. The bail was to ensure, say, throughout the legal process, no, free time I be call court, go say time court be boa for, and obey. We can say undi for no. I was say you ensure say obeba court throughout the process.
Oh, okay.
It's to prevent the situation say ya court she will be now it should be a na ye hu no we dwane if your money. Into court na on bail. No the conditions are tie ho. Say be sure say obeba court. Abi one no whether undi for and now dibem. Then no na bail near.
It before say barber even conditions no. Say me a Ghanaian citizen. Na ebia bibi nti me kotomra na say yetsemia me were right be in law as an arrested person.
Yes, obi our basic fundamental human rights. Say only running Asempa, you have the right to a fair trial. That's the first thing. Inti was say time our police no or be chill no invite no or catch you nintia or be invite nintia or chill say we bu emrawi and Obia make it complete with this too. That's the basic fundamental.
Okay.
You have the right to a fair trial. You have the right also to request for a lawyer. In fact, me the brofumbe me sikakra. Until a lawyer abebusa kwan say a lawyer emeti wa Asempa. Ewo police station. Emi for be take statement ekra.
Okay.
And then secondly, everybody has a right to bail. In fact, Supreme Court now can say, in fact, offense is be on my mono. Bailable. Multi case offense way 86 DMR bill. The hearing say also police for ensure say our man bill no only baby I would say and all the conditions be better send here obetimi aba court abi you one. It's normally a car conditions of bail is to ensure say obeba court abi you one. And the police for no must start with a friend of police inquiry bill. The police for a chill and me invite to be demanded say we provide sureties at the time of our bill. So within the first 48 hours, omuntimi and reinvestigation if I uncle quarter. There's a duty on them say mema court police inquiry bill. They no be demanded say for surety ebra either 1, 2 or 3 sureties. Now make them amount. Say in case you show ni ehun a ye be busa surety so me produce wo court. If you no surety ne ba ye nji surety niska. Wona ye ma bill no so ye just capre enfi ho. The only demand yan say sure it's be fairly the friend of bail bond.
Okay.
Bail bond no more discover 2 utiso. Depending on offense na wa committing and I am their boss say wa committing.
Yes.
Any depending on how risky you are. Normally say oh you're a politician and I a professional as a professional there they can give you what you call
police inquiry bill.
Police inquiry bill.
Yes.
But no, they may not demand for sureties.
Okay.
It depends on how risky you are. And I also want to check it say, place of abode. Your friend the fixed place of abode.
Baby, I would say.
Baby, I would say. It's police for work or inspect baby, I would say. Say in case someone fraud, no invite no one, but I'm not doing about arrest. Into provided surety now, surety may fairly bill form. Now what sign say in case say yes you sure no one bar. Sa bail bond na dia tutis no obetua.
Okay.
Supreme Court no so akoso say in fact bail bond no a civil matter any criminal.
Okay.
It is in case accused person no edwane kra all that the police can do is on the local court your friend is treating bail bond. That's the procedure. Now court na share say you may maybe 24 hours 48 hours produce the accused person one for number and they could share sika way. And no crampo no as a police for they have to go through what you call execution procedure to get the money from you. In Imran there Imran wo but you said you say be church money mama go say oh man bill and how you surety am obia you ntia capre.
In bail are free.
But the make can when they say in fact I was say police for go inspect fixed place for abode of accused person any surety no. Normally they may say how many car and how many form they call. They know there you it is to be the responsibility of you surety now general man. Say be provided transport. I don't be call inspect your place of abode.
Okay.
And yes, I want me and grant bill. No? So that's the only responsibility that is on the part of the surety. So let's sign a bill bond. No? Now I can provide the means of access. So police for transporter, perfect. About inspector or boost physical for both. How many transports there? You the surety will have to assist the police to go and inspect your place of residence. Until no one there, no police inquiry bill.
Okay.
The second aspect on the court bill. So within 48 hours, police wanted to call court. Now almost cost the investigation. They will inform the court say, yeah, we are still in the process of investigation. It's the court and keep you on remand. What the court to do is that there's a duty on the court to assess the situation and see whether the partner whether the person is due for bail or not. Sometimes looking at the offense involved, the punishment involved, and the person who is standing before the court may be determined whether to grant bail or not. It's a kind of near discretionary.
Okay.
The court has to look at all the situations to ensure that throughout court case, they will ensure your presence in court. That's the most important thing. Normally, a court, whether you have flight risk or not, whether you have reasonable people, and I need people to who are responsible people to stand surety for you, and whether you will not interfere with the investigation. The court normally say won't interfere in investigation. You have people who will stand surety for you, who are responsible.
Yes.
And the court will grant you what you call court bail. They also court need the conditions
Court bail.
Court bail. In fact, the whole normally conditions needing.
Okay.
So court must say okay, you might bail with maybe 2 sureties, but one to be justified. And normally lawyers you need kakra because I don't need kakra. So court the bail bond is maybe 500,000 Ghana cedis with 2 sureties, one justifier. The one justification has to provide landed documents and a value more equal or more than the bill sum they are two. That's the most difficult part because before you go through the process, there's what called Lands Commission. I could verify landed documents whether it's genuine or not. Once you have made it, you know that custody there 1 week account. But that is the procedure the court goes through. Court needs discretion to determine whether or not some conditions no kakrana. If you want me to say itself say we provide obia keke assurity providing a government worker whose salary does not exceeds a certain limit. The time they can provide a civil servant or government worker whose salary is more than 2,000 Ghana cedis net to ensure say in case you nyawa that person can pay with a salary.
Yes.
And to bill you can't bill now. It's a fundamental human right there. So far as you have been arrested and charged with an offense there, you have the right to be granted bail. So in case a case will delay in court.
And the bail can come from the police.
It can come
from the court.
So police no want to me any investigation in within 48 hours. They have to give you police inquiry bail. And now more for the work of court. Now court now my court. And no I need interest.
Say ABA me accused person. If I say I'm farming court in you, I mean accused. If I say you arrested person.
Yes.
Na police for abusing me writer. Ehina meet me ako to seek redress.
In fact, there are so many avenues. First, I will recommend Commission on Human Rights and Restorative Justice. I'm perfect. So police for abuse you or rights whilst you are in custody. And as someone demand this be through just to give you bail. You can resort to Shraj. You just write a simple petition to Shraj. They will do the investigation and then bring out the findings. Secondly, police professional and standard bureau PIPs. Almost so in fact, Sisi and a kakra first now but Sisi a kakra. If you write a petition to them, they will do their own investigation and then come to a conclusion whether to compensate you or not.
Okay.
And third, also, in fact, a lawyer, that's the best avenue for the lawyer to also protect your human rights. In fact, their cases are currently more pending court. I mean, to me more than injury because it's pending. The case now by against the IGP.
Okay.
And about 4 or 5 other police officers. My clients now custody, and unfortunately, only police for a misunderstanding kakra, and they pounced on him and beat him up.
While in custody.
Whilst in custody. Into the court is dealing with it. Into I know you see IGP, you see Attorney General, and you see police for any personal nipa for. Into you are asking for compensation and damages.
Okay.
Into those avenues are there. Into your bomb pie say you be kofobe human rights. Secondly, legal aid in so for the
abuse right.
Yeah, abuse right. Now we need a lawyer. Legal aid is perfect for you.
Oh, okay.
The here so we call legal aid officers or district office via to pick their form. Or pick a form, no so they will assess the situation. They invite you and then listen to you before taking an action on it.
Oh, okay.
And Obi, these are the various avenues available to accuse persons.
In the legal aid, okay, no, and also. I was a Nanti Home Office and I'm a trop petition said yeah, Shraj the anything.
Oh, legal idea. I'll say on home office. Now pick a form or more complaint form.
Oh, okay.
You pick a form, I'll indicate your personal information details. Secondly, they check your income bracket, income level. Whether your income is within the minimum wage. It is
I want to mean for lawyer.
I want to mean for lawyer. That's very important. It is how much your income here within the minimum wage. They will represent you. Lawyer. And then what they do is that but what they do is that instead of some court straight, they invite the other party for mediation. That's the first procedure they go through. Until they invite the other party for mediation. At that stage, they want to resolve perfectly. There's no need to go to court.
Okay.
But some to resolve the mediation stage and no more to us
court. Okay. And on mediation, the emphasis say okay, obviously, say a criminal matter and put the Attorney General and they take you over.
Yes.
Okay. Ain't that for bail in sense? And me did say more mutie, you are now educated on you can't bail any bail conditions Ghana ha saying that is see etie. But you need so say any paper na no phobia for our court because almost you case kwada and they bear 2 years, 5 years, and can't send and I'm so mama to say the case tracking system be aba.
Yes.
And on a idea.
Obi, the last time we have baby and kakra.
Yes.
In fact, you share your situation in womb, especially with our criminal system. So we'll be waiting at the remand sometimes for 4 years. Now, in fact, court in the cry, you win a docket. Now you who prosecutor crowd handle case because you are transfer prosecutor.
Yes.
Now or roti or remand prison. Into case tracking system, a collaboration between Ghana Prison Service, Judicial Service, Police Service, the Shraj, Yoku, Omina Carbonomaye, an IT system.
Okay.
So at every point in time, say the case echo court on a criminal matter, yet me track it from beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Inti nipa bi or handle obia file no it mean who nipa ko at every point in time or handle file we. And secondly, you are to the extent say registrar to meet in your office. No was checking on the status of a case. Into registrar to office to check is a case court registrar.
Okay.
Into case now court no court registrar and determine it mean who may be a status case of nedu. And then secondly criminal matter be a court nancy. As a lawyer woman, you be a friend case completion plan amount. You determine timelines. Our case be a be into ordinarily a bit major case now running for 2-3 years. Nancy Yenisa. All lawyer be sure say determine timelines at this stage within 2 days. You be case management conference. After 2 days, you be started trial. We produce witnesses. Every witness be here how many minutes. In see at the time I the case now court for it, me determine say within the next 2 months every case no. In the ashisha date any time the obey bia wo case name. Into judge bia so hwe say you be according to case completion plan. Into that is the innovation that BM say cases enche. In fact, a buy na boa a lot. A lot is boy high and kakra. Sometimes they born one why is so tight? Won't me handle case because you shall say why was sign the case completion plan say and no better court about cross examination. There's a oko. Into yama a criminal justice system, you are reforming kakra.
It is almost starting implementing.
It's running in about 9 regions now.
Oh, okay.
In fact, for the past 1 year, it has been going on. Abwa, in fact, Abwa. Ama remand, decongested remand no a lot.
Oh, okay.
Remand prisons a lot.
Okay.
And ama ubia or that remand no, you nim the case no say a progress and in progress. In progress, the registrar will know and then take steps to take action from there. And now, relative of an accused person now that remander, which may walk into the court, could go and see the registrar. Now, Busa registrar, maybe a case need do. And into a case need delay. It's very important.
Oh, okay.
It's very important.
That's interesting. We know implementation under CJ.
Under yes, judicial service.
Judicial
service.
Okay. In the current CJ time we implementing.
Yes, current CJ time we implementing.
Okay. Ma yenshana for yemra ADR no because of yen time no into ADR alternative dispute resolution mechanism into and also there.
Obi in fact probably enfa cases in court because almost complaining say a time consuming procedures me work around here say you go across court by court 30 minutes they make court now until there.
No one case cry once and cry on here.
We are no busalo I said then they see so that until brofo the account court so until I say in fact ADR a simple mechanism outside court system.
Okay.
Ultimately resolve disputes. In fact, a buyer check akra. ADR act on passing.
And when civil dispute in court.
No, even criminal disputes.
Okay.
Criminal dispute just that you will limit kakra.
Okay.
Over the court actor, ultimately resolve every criminal dispute, which is not a felony.
Okay.
You can felony. Offenses are punishment. The NCD 10 years. Rape, defilement, armed robbery. And other murder, and not the only me use ADR resolve it.
Okay.
But petty stealing, fighting, aggravated assault, you cannot resolve it.
Okay.
But any aggravated, and at the stage, accused not taking the plea or court, whether he's guilty or not. So a lawyer will ask for time to try and sit down with the other side and resolve it. The courts, in fact, if your court acts now, a share court, say. They should promote ADR. So, case in your case, a felony, then the court should rather promote ADR. So, be catch a complainant, or be catch any panel, the other court complainant, and then you accuse say, "Won't try settlement." In fact, the court now call a name say, "Or my be a friend, the court connected ADR."
Okay.
Within the court system, you have the ADR section or court system. In fact, last week, no more ADR week. They did perfect things. Court district court, cases are. Any felony, any difficult cases. No matter say within this week, ADR. The court name set. Whether pay or pill, go and try ADR, which worked very well. This congested court a lot. In the court connected ADR, said the say. In fact, my cases be bro. I refer to ADR. It has been resolved. What happens is one side it make us say, my lord, cases they were cool. Yes, say they call ADR. Normally cases are they have family relationship, landlord tenancy issues. Only landlord lenya asem. You did the court I be in fact baby you can relationship na say. Normally family relationship. Only brother or uncle enya asema. Baby case no ba ko be wini but now relationship na say.
Divorce called ADR.
Yes, divorce. My divorce case is almost 10. I'm ADR for resolving.
Okay.
It's good because what happens the ADR.
No, resolve our for the cabo man. I say, make sure say, jai seamlessly a problem be
make sure say, one say, file for divorce are your ancillary issues like custody, financial settlements, alimony, scarage and crime. Even say properties, properties. In the ADR, no they resolve all these ancillary issues. For you to do it. You know, in fact, it's perfect about divorce matters. Unless say maybe properties no endorse so much with so much value. Say most say court no and they say a result. But with lengthy importance the way ADR. In fact, a civil time. With my experience, sometimes a simple land matter can take 3-5 years in court. Now won't do baby but all court ADR a civil time. It's less expensive. Lawyer. Lawyer. Because mediator now about when you're a professional.
Professional what? Lawyer?
On your professional lawyer, there are some lawyers who are mediators. no part-time work.
Okay.
They are also trained mediators.
Okay.
Judicial service now employ a training some immunity. Sometimes my kids I'm referred to either most of the time with me kubimpo. Me catch him say my clients no more resolve it. Say do dear then I'll go there. Because the mediators are professional. So it saves time, it saves money, and it's also privacy. In fact, cases in there be. And na eye mu mi nupe parties nipe. Unlike court abekwa the court we are sometimes court in packed in Crawford to no muti was sometimes in some
secrets.
So normally I was arrest them for the no in chambers.
Okay.
But apart from arrest them, other issues be our own person could be better. And confidential matters be our then you will question court answer once. O call EDR, you have the opportunity to express yourself. And then you share rules neswa. Unlike courts, your specific rules.
Okay.
EDR is not bound by those. It's not bound by those rules. That's the major importance of EDR. And then for Oko Kota, where deep be maybe crown, the other side no option to appeal against the judgment. It has sometimes appeal, any counter appeal near that will be 5 years, 10 years. When your judgment, but appeal. But ADR, the judgments are final.
Oh, okay.
You cannot appeal against their judgment. No rooms for appeal. The only thing sometimes a procedure normal in the year you can go to court, but appeal there you have no room for this normal appeal. The only benefits are a whole ADR system, and then the most important benefit say, so if you go through ADR, you can choose your own mediator or arbitrator.
Oh, okay.
Which is very important. Look, court you don't choose your judge.
Yeah.
Sometimes judge no better case. Maybe are now well versed in that commercial matter, but not no better commercial case. Case be an mayor or court. In fact, may see ECG.
Yes.
And then, in fact, I do baby crana me a now more technical ways. Now me a crana mention and say I had to go and employ an expert to come and teach me on my technical ways.
Yeah.
So imagine judge now or Tiwana, he knows not he or she knows nothing about ECG operations. Well, imagine judgments that came out of it. The judge has to then refer us to PURC. Wow. So, they might cause one thing and Yanko PURC. Time wasted. You are wasted 3 years of court. But so for ADR, you choose your own mediator or arbitrator. You can find experts in the field to come and determine the matter. So those are the benefits in the ADR system.
That's really interesting. In the say me person me call ADR legal aid to me bem.
Oh yes, legal aid they provide all legal services. The only limitation is land matters. Someone share that land matters because of the cost and the time involved. And no crown puno, you can have an agreement with them. Say you land matter we mamia. I'll pay you for your services. But apart from that, family matters, child custody, landlord tenancy, so many other, so many, including all criminal matters.
In the ADR, I am funny say a civil case. Main ABR may instruct me lawyer so I'm file a rate on my behalf any other in court, in the appropriate court. I was say me court. Na court na refer me say wait the monfanko ADR and I say from the start now make me access the ADR straight away.
Obi ma mention mu kakra. Say maybe the more technical kakra for me. So file a rate the other side and a defendant no has 8 days to enter appearance.
Yes.
Then 14 days to file a defense.
Yes.
Or file a defense, you the plaintiff, ultimately file a reply. Or file a process, if you need now pleadings.
Yes.
This time, there's something you call application for directions. In Tiano, share in Semna, Ako Kosono. No, why determine issue after course a resolve your course. At the stage of application for directions, Chief Justice no matter some rules in Accra. So at that stage, the court can ask you.
No, it's not even optional nowadays. They said the court will ask you to go and try ADR for a month and come back. Court now,
yes. Into one party will come and say, my lord, we want to try ADR. The court will say, whether other side, maybe 1 month adjournment, go and resolve it through ADR.
But the party being requested for ADR, right?
Party being requesting a judge, now can share situation, and then the relationship between the parties. Try ADR.
At that stage, and ADR,
at that application for direction stage,
and ADR,
in fact, ADR, this innovation they buy in check a 3 years now. But then before 3 years, no more amended CI, no CI 47. Before the night, your courts be from commercial courts.
Yes.
And then by I think almost more than 10 years, it's almost 15 years. Almost established a commercial court. Commercial courts, no, almost Chief Justice establishing is supposed to promote ADR. Into commercial court, they resolve what you call commercial dispute.
Okay.
So, me know in your commercial dispute, you need time maybe waste your court for 5 years, 10 years. Into say, okay, the commercial dispute, okay, commercial court. Commercial court is automatic. After pleadings, it's automatic to do what you call pre-trial settlement conference. It's another parties in number call. I could share judge, no judge not try so wait me resolve using mediation at that stage. So when me resolve using mediation at that stage, no be refer to another judge say on your full trial. Into mature 2 different say any other court, land court, labor court, matrimonial court, criminal court. That one at the application for direction stage, the court will ask you to resolve, try give a 1 month adjournment to try ADR. But okay, commercial court they compulsory automatic.
So ADR.
Say ADR first.
And no, at what stage? At the application for direction stage now.
No, at that time, commercial court any application for direction. Just after pleadings.
Pleadings now.
Just after pleadings, court register best civil summons. Say appear before this judge for pre-trial settlement conference. Because commercial dispute there, we don't want it to progress beyond the pleading stage. See, that's important.
Fantastic. Lawyer, it's been helpful saying the Obai, but as I know, final words I would it here for.
The American say, in fact, ADR no, you will move to bebre. Your dear friend no negotiation. That's the first stage. And the crowd why your party, third party be ambiem. He said, no, when you dispute, commercial dispute, meeting me approach you say, as some year resolve on the same. So negotiation and your Juma, you move it to the next stage of mediation. And on him, you appoint what you call a mediator, who is a neutral person, to try and settle the matter. After mediation stage, your arbitration. Arbitration, there is super and the cell court kakrano. Because arbitrator, instead of so the both parties not to come to a middle ground. Arbitrator and the man a friend of findings. As a judge, the man of findings. No, it's arbitrator and the super and the cell court no kakra, but on no professional, expert in the field. I'm more appointing a mutianica. So on T side, me no fan finance embra. In the end, I make a chat. What I'll say in conclusion is that we per se you decongested courts. In fact, cases HR courts kakra. Sometimes you get frustrated by the numerous adjournments. Into say unya Asempa quarter. You have to compromise a bit. Now, and yet change now say me stand ni say because obeti made the court 10 years. No we unique case no. But we share what you have lost within the 10 years. The time wastage alone you cannot quantify it. And it say who case be na we share say mo try ADR be year. Try it, give it a try. And in fact, mediators, not your professionals, we trust them that they will do a good job.
Fantastic. Lawyer, why you need
Asempa
Obi miss me that.
O chambers ne
ya berima and co, if same chambers.
Ya berima and co. If same chambers. Into for ADR no numbers be or hot to ADR and mediators ni be and co my friend.
Sisi there many numbers no offered, but
in
fact, IT said judicial service website. Portal for ADR. You can easily access it. But mediators no. And your Ghana arbitration center so.
Arbitration center.
Ghana arbitration center. So commercial disputer. You can approach them. They resolve it using ADR. And who Accra Adabraka here. And then Oko court bia almost ADR person.
At the court.
Who approaching now?
From the district
court who register now. About direct to ADR person to help the resolve the issues.
And the same for circuit court.
The same for high court, crowd court complex are more offices bear 5 crowd more pretty from. And in fact their services are readily available. For people to access.
Fantastic. Lawyer, my na so kwa yetia madam for me musa say chamber na wa Accra here.
Wa Accra ya Adabraka.
Adabraka here.
Workers College on ma.
Workers College. Adabraka Workers College. Wow. Efisem Chambers.
Efisem Chambers. Yeah, start if you go for it.
Aha.
Yeah, very much the no.
Former MP no. Oh, okay. That's his chamber.
That's his chamber.
Oh, nice.
So no Eastern Regional Minister for a long time.
He was here about 3 weeks ago. Obabesrai.
So I'm wedding. The near by the wedding.
Yeah. And he's deep.
Yes. Oh, yeah, very much. Yeah. Watch your Germany.
Very sharp guy. Very sharp guy.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. You ever see him come bio?
Obi mess me that's it. Anyway, maybe.
Fantastic. Asempa 94.7 FM. More messages here to me and kind of in chain. Hopefully next time a lawyer Bebano would deal with some of the messages. Nothing. Where's it Obi? His chamber is a well-known brand here in Koforidua. Hey, but still I'm more operations for Koforidua.
You pretty Koforidua. Koforidua Nana lawyers near work, crowns near B.
And I'm be
a Efisem Chambers and so.
Oh, okay.
Koforidua starts here.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. Maybe me fa one of these.
Yeah, me sure him.
Me fa one of these days. E go see sense no yentie we mra ye ba meton asase amamo na ye wia honorable Kodwedu Asare wa ha chairman Kodwobu Atenajeman enso e wa ha ye ne won bedi nkomo yentie we sisi a.
Na wan kan e bomb pluma na patututu isa.
E me chan tukudi papi jo. Bra, ada na okas na any accident na ele ni access enu kufi abasasa.
Sikasemi o.
Oh brother, wonti amaje fonka. Omo to car any accident. Car say, car kopema mo a watinka enimu biom no. Wo frɛ omo a, omo ba beto car no de akọ omo shop. No ba siesie ne kama e de ama. Wo pese wo ton wo car. Say you registered and unregistered. Fabra na omo beton ama. Omo di asesa. Ah, ye friend car swapping. Omo siesie air condition and installation. Wo pese wo pempe wo car.
Ebe chanchuku, wo no bro for sem.
Ani, pentuala pe ahoma le call. One na open na cars na aka. Se car na pe mama na chia bedu na nim kra. Tuntum mirika na frɛ amaje. Na mo ba beton sisi a. Afenso wonim. Omo ton sase a no border form. Enti ope osi adan papa. Frɛ amaje Automobile and Real Estate Company. Ope ometiri akwan a. Omo wo White Cross Goil Filling Station. Weja Kaswa Kwantempo no so. Wo telephone number 0599 022 441 ana 0599 080 898.
Bank that supports you.
Gata 2022 Mrena Benyo.
Asempa FM.
Ye frefremo. Moma yem kwata yem blaster sechi. Afi World Cup nasina ye nyikapono. Kempo Travel and Tours. Any consolidated bank Ghana. Akabom the packages come a biaba. Ebemwati mi akosha World Cup no. Feel. Every wo visa. Kwaka o plane ticket. Waji diemu. Baby a wo begda. So bebuani ya konghuma. Agroni ticket. Any pia kika wuni nyina. Obesheni nyina ma kama. Se wo pesa wo di wani ko wo footballers a wo pe wo basam no dia. Any every ni o. For passport. Nepo CBG and Brabata or Honey Dunan Mubia. Nepo choose platinum, gold, silver, and our bronze packages in Mubia. Friend 0302 216 000 and our social media CBG Bank Limited. Kata 2022. Yen Yabano CBG.
Alande.
Alande. Alande.
Gonna pay Alande.
Hey, finally. Gonna pay Alande.
Do more your way on Ghana Pay. Send and receive money at zero transaction fees. Pay bills, buy airtime and data. Transfer money in and out of your bank account and so much more with Ghana Pay. Dial *707# to register for Ghana Pay or download the Ghana Pay app from the Play Store or App Store.
Alande. Ghana pay Alande.
Ghana Pay. Your money, your way.
This service is powered by Gibbs. Owning a home is an accomplishment. When it comes to finding a place to live, we are faced with a dilemma. Join News in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and the Planned City Extension Project from Cities and Habitats will make home ownership easy. Visit the 13th edition of the EcoBank Join News Habitat Fair under the theme Home Ownership, where you live matters. At the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, we got you covered with all your needs from mortgages, personal loans, consumer financing, land acquisition, site location, rent to own,
Asempa
packages, roofing, security, and many more. Join us for the second clinic at the West Hills Mall from Friday 5th to Sunday 7th August 2022 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. There will be exciting activities including webinars, giveaways, and many more. For inquiries, please call 05 0546 908 179 or 0540 110 389. Follow us on our social media platforms. #EcoBank Joy Habitat Fair. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the Planned City Extension Project from Cities and Habitats. Rent to own and sponsored by Elegant Homes and General Construction, where quality meets value. Virtual Security Africa, Complete Security Solutions, Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roofing experts. Gold Key Properties, building prestige since 1997. Duraplast Limited, where Duraplast goes, water flows.
Clifton Homes, beautiful homes, wise investment. Visit cliftonghana.com today and Weberco Tile Adhesives and Grouts, making the world a better home.
EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, where you live matters.
Bonsu, may to Storm Energy drink, Puma soft drinks, and Awake purified drinking water. Yebia 10 packs.
Hey, Ade, who to Akoton?
For the where? World Cup 2022. May Stormy ho. Bekalaki with the Sakunya Bamu also best Stormy World Cup 2022. Akota Black Stars, Chinumo, and one is over to Storm Energy drink, Puma soft drinks, and Awake purified drinking water when it's Pano. That is the 4-digit number. I want to know who short code *78#. Let's select the option 2. Amunuwa. Who bet me a Diatadia with fridges, TVs, microwaves, phones, and the products when was Swampia, a free Casapraco Company Limited. As some debug on the say, Posumi be a dry, who bet me a nipa, a befan who can you know? Asempa FM 2022. Inti Koswa Toby. Distributors ni wholesalers. Multi 1,000 packs. Niencha 100 packs. Free. Kwachiwa Chedia Okasaproko distribution point. Bewo. Promotion yi Koswa NLA Caritas platform. So FDI Dedi and Gratoya too. Kaisa Jisha home.
Franco Trading Enterprise still phone Papa Fie, Samsung near, Nokia near, iPhone near, say our printers, mobile phone, accessories. Franco Trading Enterprise, our no TV, I had this satellite, any ultra panels, a boom
Facebook, Sauko Franco Trading Enterprise page. Nasa likes number 100,000. Ayoma, anyone munija. Samsung at www.francotrading.com. Android app, Franco Trading, Instagram, at Franco Trading. Nani Papa the 4 dosunti. Franco, the Momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby, Nemum, head office on the Twaya Dabraka, opposite Roxy Cinema.
Tema, Franco Community 1 Waterworks, Nedianimere. Cycle, opposite Odor Rise. Madina, 100 meters away from the police station. Kaswa, Franco, opposite Kaswa Polyclinic.
And our friend number 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, from Papa Fie. And you're not going.
Hey, Osei,
see me, yes, see horse engine oil, no be say, see.
I heard the who yes, see horse engine oil. Session, hey, and a product see horse engine oil. What does it? I'm here, drama for a boy, I'm a sales. I am in this skit. A people come to me at your work and pay. I'm a bit more baby, cowardice. You hear?
Without it, Thomas, I may be a enimpo and net me see horse engine oil who agro. 15W40 CI4. A best, I'm a brand new and home use car. Say a desert and especially cars I want you know. Very strong. Now our good conditions. After 15W40 CF4. A year Emma desert car. Get one I can say in Nanda. Sit through any cars away so you can hack a crack.
Asempa FM.
Oil, Papa B. Seahorse engine oil sana. Maswahe na a papa pa.
Medime ho bro.
Menti wase what ha. I'm a transport owners. A filter for a dance mudiafa seahorse engine oil home. Anya no nkwa 40 year use my motorbikes and 8 year for use my gearbox na adi nyina. Seahorse lubricants ni nyina dance go 40. And ka ho ko ba bia e to yi ji we ko pebito. 0244 577 559
and 050 119 0488.
Yo, chairman, what you go for your side?
Charlie, hard times, so see. I try to go stake back for this side, sir, but I know they work. See, they also the job for this side.
Oh, Charlie, yeah, wow. But why not the stake for soccer bet, eh?
You say what? Soccer bet?
Yes, they are back with the highest odds, bro. You for look sharp, oh.
When winning is important enough, you do it when the odds are not in your favor. But with soccer bet, the odds are in your favor. Bet on the highest odds in any soccer bet shop or simply download the soccer bet mobile app and bet anywhere. With soccer bet, stand the chance to win and get your cash instantly. Soccer bet, your best bet for sports betting. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Gaming can be addictive, not for persons below 18 years.
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord. Who died yes where you?
Kwame, me yo. Aka roofing and a ceiling. Na me contract anonso say. Me fani na enko dan rocksters. Wonso wo kromu pa, wo dwen ho sen.
The contract and one nimni ekọ. Ghana had here a ban of quality metal trusses, roofing sheets, plasterboard, and a POP ceiling there. Aye rocksters. En fie be brain in a rocksters. Adi roofing sheet papa and who aka there asum Ghana for.
Enka yesi ya no mu die nso ebo.
Near the fudiechi na contract boni ne nsu dachi. Fre 0544 338041. Say metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard, and a POP ceiling there. Fre rocksters now one chawuntum.
Hey, it's me pa na bikita miamke. Ecobank me damase.
Try, count on you.
Osei Ecobank.
Bonsu bet near cruise waka sauke. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package inti. Koyen card le sahudo PI no ye duma baby a. Yika eda wakumaso. Say new car, say yes second hand. Ewa ye mouse special discounts. Ecobank side shishe pa be boa wetua ka no kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa from cry. Ebe bring weni so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank and money how cry. Sa kwenye da homo bia. NTN so sa ka no da ekeke. Abebu ewie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa ko Ecobank nkra bata bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Eshishe kakra wo. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Ayiko. There were fata baso bono. Yebona baso ne sasunti. Divine Key Believers Network International. NFA. Petrus Fidei Seminary. Wo US. Akabom ebe bo. Nana Ajiman Bedudia. Kunsu hine abaso. Ayiko. Ya abaso bono aya International Awards and Honorary Doctorate Degree of Divinity Celebration. Nana Ajiman Bedudia. Kunsu desie. Edria na brade ne nana no santa hine ne sa hine no krantori nana no opon jari chechekuei won fafiri suno na etu abuni won fafiri suno etu abunu ama na najima bedudua ene yese na nimonyam yi o wa peja kunsu ama wiase nyina ati kunsu nka enti na dai yese na nimonyam na najima beduei ba ko snapem ejanya mene o benkonofo yese ayiko wiase nyina wonu wonepa enunti ene yese wani munyami adumdum yen a memene da August boso me da etoso nsia ewo kunsu anopa no a ye boadem na ye de aso abofom na feye yibi e de aboa se de be ya ICT center ya nananom ne mpelifo pese osie ne bewiemu die ewo nkunimdie mu afei ne nondu bremu anopa no a kunsu Roman Catholic Church ekwa ene ye kwoboadem na ye de animonyam se edwabo etise ye akronso na de chie so kwasiada August boso me da etoso nso ye de na sie ekomo twedi ampon na feya sa no akrono ewiedum yenu pepepe empanifo ebebi hene ba hene Professor Dr. Boachi Ejeyi wo hene masebedwafo a ewa santimantemu hanyina da afi aban krate empanifo ena nananom hemfo monom nyina eba edwabo no ase eno nti brebi na yense nanagimam bedudua kunsu hene animonyam se upentremu foforo bia afre 0556 411 470 anase 0270-272-412 Ofra Empenifo Betty Oso Abuofo Etejumede Yachi Eye Multimedia Group Limited Ena Mesdua Production Nana Ajiman Bedudua Kunsu Hine Bema Bay Yemau Ayiko
Asempa, put you on the radio, my power, 94.7. Asempa FM, oh yeah, do papa. Asempa FM, everywhere you are. Asempa FM, everywhere you go. Asempa, hey, Asempa, hey, all talk all day.
4.7 Asempa FM so ne yakosi say dwumadi no aso so awutie no ma yensan ma munyina akwa babio emfa momra dwumadi so 37 minutes after 4 medical catchem so discussion segment no enche ye de beto amoso ye benya honorable Kojo Edu Asare e studio ha and a chairman Kojo Boaten Ajeman would also join us near the encomono abremo ba first ma yenko ne hard builders mpanyifo eni enkomo and for the past few months no ya bought one nsase ne ho de ru e de amamo na manfo atie gu so aton nsase ne papa ama ye enika calls no ba na eba and yerim se mo bebre na nso ebia mo wo pepa no se mo nya asase a mo beto ba mo ntei how you can take advantage of this opportunity and omo how mo besia ba betimu bio na watumi atimu nsem eyi nti message so be yi wasum na watie ni ye ebe ye craft a pen ne fa paper na tena se ye the numbers ne tudwa na watchro na wonso watimi afre won na your dream of owning a land no etumi abam we nso no asase a edayi papa baby a ehwo abie a ye twetwa kwan atom nsuo wo ho kanea wo ho bibia kama Heart Builders Real Estate. Director, Madam, it's saying.
Nyamiadum Pocho Bibia Boko.
Fantastic. And a marketing officer, so Boko there.
Nyamiadum Bibia Boko.
Yeah, Nyamia say. Madam, it's Yedikai Heart Builders. Boyemu or more in Nimino, Moya Day.
Okay, Heart Builders Real Estate Company, a real estate company, a Yedi, Juma or Greater Accra region. Na, dear Yan is a ye sit down, ye torn down, ye sons of Tonton Sassy.
Asempa FM.
Na e dan sie no wan kasa wo asase no pese yesima wa ofren a bebo mo besi ne kama ade ama wo
okay
na nyame mma wa ho den na wutimi to asase ne bi no pese yesima wa eno ane so ama ya we na ye ne watena wo aye nhyehyeye na nhyehyeye ni na begina the style of the building na pese yesima wo no ne number of rooms eno na begina so ye nya total estimate of the building na pese yesima wo no nti enya estimate na wutwa 30% na ya shase se ye project ni amount ye gusu ye na wutua no nkakankakra yes
that's nice and officer and monsas na hefa na wo
you watch Chopolini Shy Hills
Chopoli
yes ni
Shy
Hills yes
okay.
Now instead of focus no Shy Hills
the other
focus no Shy Hills
how the any saying
10,000 Ghana cedis
10,000 in can 100 million na nipa nya asase full plot size near 70 by 100 feet 70 by 100
feet, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
As I say, a form. A quine coho. Kania wo.
Yes. From the main Akosombo road.
Okay.
To Yasasino. It's about a minute drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure.
A little bit man Nantiako. From Akosombo road, no?
Yes. Main.
Eko baby assassin one.
Yes.
Under a minute drive. Yeah. A walking distance.
Yes, it's a walking distance.
So, and also, it's assassin a flat.
A flat.
Come on.
A flat.
And your flat prone area.
Not at all.
In Soto and Tata. Oh, okay. Shy Hills will be on him who be him say the greenery in Kwane or fantastic.
Exactly.
Wow, open nature, no. That is the place you would have to live. Fortunately, the way be because I dying as spring up in Yenara. Okwa ubenya be papa na unso wetimi asi udan mo amunim Shy Hills no conservation area forest conservation area wo unama monkeys na nam ho kama bibia koyi wo papa men Canada enti o se 10,000 cities
yes
in can 100 million
yes
kiama mo na amenya asase
benya
e wo Shy Hills
yes
1 full plot 100 by 70
yes now utiano outright cry be 100 blocks cry
100 blocks.
So
100 million outright.
Yeah,
100 blocks.
At least to start something with. Yes.
So mean outright and so on. Say anything.
Your installment packages so and it's about 30%, which is 3,000 Ghana cedis.
3,000 Ghana cedis.
3,000 Ghana cedis.
Maybe not twice here.
How do you need to see? You better trust cinema. What do you need to see?
Exactly. I'm start here see me down also.
Start say we'll see with that.
Now spread it there can how long?
For 6 months.
6 months.
For 6 months. You know every month we payment you be. But within 6 months you know we. Yes.
Asasna be media na mo de me papers nyina
exactly
manson ni ho
there be no litigation no landguard no digging fee no roofing fine
really
roofing fee
roofing fee yeah
roofing fee
yes
that's really nice and apart from assassino and I know kasa mo ton building materials
yes
and also mugusoton building materials then
iron rods
iron rods and
cement anything concerning building
all the
blocks yes yes plumbing materials the plumbing materials no like within Accra delivery is free. Within Accra, delivery is
plumbing
totally
materials,
free. Yes, Yes, totally free.
More amo de be breme.
Yes,
free.
yeah, the bro. Yes, yes.
If you am assassin, will be
yes,
within Accra.
Within Accra, the bro.
If at Greater Accra.
Greater Accra. The bro free.
Yeah. Director, a brochure for na ya de omo pen say, won say bebre na ndi ha.
Yes.
You no be o asase bi that dey be. Wa draw a plan. Or pe obi or the plan be ma no. Na we see ama no. Mudi sa adwuma no nso.
Yes, ye di sa adwuma no kama. So wo plan na ye be hwe plan no so na ye di adwuma na ama. So woni plan na opasa ye plan na ma ye bebe mu na ye plan na ama kama na ye estimate based on the plan ye ho estimate na ye ahya say ye si dan na ama. So na ye call agreement na payment bibia betima ye boko na we abon outside. Na so opasa woni deal directly you bet me after WhatsApp so now you know how communicate either WhatsApp chat or call you bet me know how communicate into any kind of payment be ever come yes no na ya into no mostly payments are pen on through banks your bank our bank no why payment when your records and so you there. But aside that, no what per rep be me with yes, when you are sharing with me, I'm feedback to baby, I open no and baby sir. So all person we have payment through your rep is accepted. But so person who treat your bank so is also allowed. Yes, yeah.
Me wa brochure be me wa asase da Western region and Ashanti region and also mobile team.
Good.
And I said that Accra nkwa.
No. Baby obi a bet me.
Oko takwa enra. Obi asase wo a opese musima no.
Yes. You be see come.
Every so tea cry.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. And omo etesa because omo ni ha no. Omo say na mostly omo issue your trust. And you can assure them say dear opebia mo be si ama no.
Perfect. Bibia be na kama.
Quality materials.
Yes. Bibia be na kama. Bibia quality ye be ama. Yes.
Nice. Enti fa mo numbers need to join very important.
All right. Enti your numbers no emma mo 2. I'm afraid. Wait me WhatsApp here. Wait me a friend anyhow.
Asempa
first one here 0593 244 322 0593 244 322 and a second one here 0593 266 612 0593 266 612.
Good.
Osei si subie wan ke bebo amena to mo ne bono 11.
Okay. First one here 0593 244 322 0593 244 322 and a second one 0593 266 612 0593 266 612.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. Good. And the more assassin and so the infant say shy hills there no more side plan ne sani o mani nyina.
Exactly.
More BB.
Yes.
Okay.
Layout in the
BB. Okay. And obi se me musa say so asase o half asni. Unim half asni. Unim half asni. E o Jomoro district capital no.
Oh, okay.
Jomoro in close to the border town with Ilubo.
Okay.
Half asni e o Jomoro.
Right.
Wakwatakwa dey as we half asni.
Yes.
Unim ho I will not blame you much, but unim ho anka we say we drew takwa because ufitakwa there. So ufitakwa dey be say akotakwa, we do be friend apimenim. Okay. On a rubber estate factory ne wono.
Okay.
In do rubber estate ho say we go nim straight o kotakwa. O branch right say na o ko Obe enter Axim on Obe Tremu Axim.
Okay.
No Tremu Eziama.
All right.
Na Odi Kwe Lubo no branch called Alpha Snail.
Wow.
Aha. In the Alpha Snail or Hono. Depends on a sat or some cocos in the diamond. Alpha Snail. And no Hobart. Ecosi says the higher Asempa 94. Obi ask them for the lease period.
99 years.
Oh, the normal 99
yes,
years.
99 years.
Okay. The one would, 99 years. That's the least period. They have some really good stuff for you. More office, no, will be a person know about office and so on.
Office location or Ashama opposite Mandela Park.
Opposite Mandela Park.
Yes. It would rush Shama up here. Ubisa opposite Mandela Park. Bisa Mandela Park, your opposite. And Yaira can cry.
Maybe some people shy hills assassin and some matriarch. Yes,
encouraging po say before by payment no. Brana kosho was assassin so wupia answer we make a deposit and now wire full payment. Into Fridays and Saturdays, every Fridays and Saturdays, 7 o'clock a.m. Na ye movie aqua site and so. Into ube share your office before 7 o'clock a.m. Ashama opposite Mandela Park, that is where our office is located. Into 7 o'clock a.m. na ye movie of journey free bus. Ya co site no wawa kokoshe. Ukona so we need you one then wababa make a payment. Yes.
Okay, that's good. It is this is an opportunity you have to grab. Assassino, 10,000 Ghana's this was Shy Hills, and who are winning Shy Hills? When say a whole AB papa and you got now by the time I will see what I will now a month for be Benes one day or you can begin living the free also back from so no. And shada and what a quine so that's so come the BBA to me akoye. And you better more say. Now I show my name Yami Adamo next week.
All right, thank you.
All the best.
Right.
Heart builders real estate. No, we're brutal. We're brutal. And I must say you could see say Sonny, a higher you could see say Sonny, a higher Asempa 94.7.
Asempa. Radio 94.7 Asempa FM. Oh yeah, yo, papa. Asempa FM. Everywhere you are. Asempa FM. Everywhere you go. Asempa, hey. Asempa, hey. All talk all day.
94.7 Asempa FM. Sunni all talk all day. Ekosi saying and our Suguswa Utieno. We have one more hour to go. Make us a bejafuni yina atnase. Kojo Boaten Ajeman, a former constituency chairman, New Joabin North, ewo Koforidia for the NPP. Wabekansa ewa no a regional chairman aspirant in the just ended regional elections in the Eastern region. Chairman Kojo Boaten Bokode.
Obi, Yamidia Che. Is it okay aspirants in Anna? Aspirants is your door to power. It's okay, let's see. Alpha National for now, far region near Doki Kambuma. Yeah, aspirants may wait to the Dosi Ye. It's a JB Cross, so I joined it, you know. Aspirants, I say, the most important, give it to me. I said national executives in the regional officers in the because we say aspirants for the doors. Because region national elections, the candidates were almost about 48.
Yeah, national.
And the way you 10 every month. I'm going across 30 catchy, 38 catchy. Now for region, now the region have a count. The aspirants association in Musum. There's a group of partner.
Obi also idea be a person that
is the most important. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of democracy. So it is my unity bemwa. And no never boy, I'm out to me, whatever we are preaching on, breaking the 8 because will be our idea so long as he's able to offer himself to run for the position in there. Not just say honestly will be able to me offer. Indeed, the leadership executives we must come together and make sure say the most important say to me no ebekefi na yetumi aye adwuma no the internal management the so back through position and right now metie o video kito bi woni say John opposition ya emu ya inti say adwuma aban aye ni anamo a watu you could see there's a future for the nation. It's up to the party no say you be lose your energy so if we can come together and united front and make sure say will break the 8, it's up to the MPP supporters, especially those that are I'm a party, Juma for the last another corner in the 8 years, to account to the nation. Any idea can say the new executives must look into it and bring everybody on board.
Very well.
Make sure we work together.
Very well. Honorable Kojo Edua Sare, and so a former MP for Adentan constituency, or a former member as an MP, not a member of the Cocoa Affairs and Agri Committee, and outside Parliament, or a CEO, Edema, yes, a youth enterprise support, and also a presidential staffer under the Eswal NDC administration with John Mahama as president of the Republic. Kojo Edua Sare, Akwaba Pom to say.
Obi. Yeah,
fantastic.
Madam Fone, Papa knows over president daddy. Papa Bear. Somebody is about committee, and also the agri.
No, agri minister or committee. The current agri minister.
No, deputy.
No, a ranking member.
Ranking, yes.
No, a ranking
member. Honorable the late Okobo Deborah.
Okay.
Was the ranking.
Oh, okay.
Then doctor ranking. No, deputy.
No, the
ranking,
chairman.
The chairman of the committee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deborah ranking, and we deputy ranking.
Okay. But Deborah was solid.
Oh, Sky.
He was he's a superman.
Deborah, no.
Please. He's a fantastic guy.
Please. He's so politician.
Very, very. Humility in
Kwa. MP constituency.
No, for
the friend was saying. Brown somewhere.
No, Brown. And you're northern region. Deborah.
Deborah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is them Kraza or something.
The old time, before they came to power.
I think so.
I'm saying I'm in opposition.
After 2012, baby.
Meaning potential now or a Greek minister, potential a Greek minister.
I think he's been an Greek minister.
I think before time. No,
he was an Greek minister.
And he was a member of parliament.
Heavily. Wabin. And he's a farmer as well.
Okay.
He took us to his cocoa farm.
He was a solid guy.
Yeah, no. Out here, you understand? He has solid command on
agri.
Oh, yes.
Even though we were in government at the time, his contributions at the committee level, Masa.
Oh, Deborah, why wouldn't Deborah?
Okay, if saying, Kwabena Bonfe James said, he was regional minister for Bono Ahafo, then Northern region, and also Asante region. To a minister, then he's solid. Also, he was ADB manager as well.
Right.
Top man, theory and practice.
No. I'm talking from my personal
experience
with him. Like contact.
Yeah,
we were on a committee together, Masa.
Deborah was
solid Ghana, we don't celebrate people. That's the problem. I mean, I'm sure, at that time now, your committee chairman, Dr. Yakubu.
Okay.
Parfred Dr. Nabisan about this man. You will hear so many things. No, I mean, he was like a resource material even for Dr. Yakubu at the time.
Who was the chairman?
Who was then the chairman. Then he didn't joke with him. And Obuadia or Kasa with, like, you're cratchy.
Yeah.
What I say? Oh, my own who said, Obia or Nimadia, Unim say, we Nim channel. You saw or can or count dear Crana, and you we cried the way bet Siena, Obia, or bet correcting in MB and still want to let you feel good. Say, even though now can and yet say, or be fat and I'll be crying or be more feel good. You even made that. No, different.
And the Obi, Honorable Deborah was MP for Tano constituency before it was split into two.
Right.
And I think Onono called Tano North.
Right.
Onono called Tano North at the time. It may his soul rest in perfect peace. And not just a Ashre Ade.
Oh, Papa.
Many don't know the story.
No, I'm
but They know.
Honorable Sansia, he and others are near normal work. They will tell you.
Okay.
He's
That's
repository
of knowledge.
Mr. One here, we shall have a teacher. He's one of the people that in Parliament you can say is a Ogrumu parliamentarians. So they could come from the committee in this animal. Oh, but Tom for Fra. We should go for Fra. We who arrogance, near money. But this man, you won't feel. What is I could say?
I could say a Greek minister.
Why?
No, me I will. I
don't go free. You should give me a buy out to boss.
Sorry. Where Doctor Akuto free, you know what Doctor Akuto say former Otafo MP.
Where some coca so why you pay no be akojima no akusibone.
Oh, that's how can na waka.
The American say asam no baby a na she na dey ahye ma me ka Akuto say the former
monitoring and
evaluation minister. Solid guy. Obi on any call parliament be abeka na so much. From both sides. Obetire wade. Omo finance committee. I mean, we're a very good friend. But just say Oka Obia Wakuto said, I don't already know a teacher. He was a lecturer in Adi.
You don't know me.
Somebody sign another brat.
Point of order. Someone what time?
Our guys are saying, I mean, you know, my citizen.
The current Greek minister, Dr. Akoto Efri, you served on the committee.
They can't finance me.
I mean, he trusts me. Me, who's come and say, Ping. When it comes to Dr. Efri Akoto,
Efri Akoto,
or no, a bano sa cocoa ni coffee. Issues now. I think he has some some experience and all of that. I think he's into coffee production and all of those things. And of course, they all come with, almost speciality. That's the benefit you get from putting different people around a committee. You understand? And so each one of them came in with something, peculiar. So, but the other thing, me personally, and I'm being honest and whatever, the temperament a bit, for me.
Problem.
That is the only bit. But his contribution at the time in terms of discussing on. I mean, he's solid. He knows. This whole thing borders on a bit of any experience over a period. What I say,
and also a Cambridge training.
And I mean, canon. So the only a year me. This year, what I'm just talking about. His temperament is a bit,
But that's the key in life.
What's saying?
But that's the key in life. That's the key in life.
There are great ministry in Ankasano. It's a very difficult area to work. That I know for a fact. Very, very difficult. And maybe a fase rice project bia wo ehunipa.
Okay, like funding never for the project. It comes with human resources.
No, as I say, you create.
Okay.
The same project, ebia we were Northern region, the same area.
Yeah.
It's way capre in Raha. And a way car and call way dimu and I mean under the same ministry. It's about the management of Sanemano and yet so cumbersome. So and the civil service system Nankasa so and ceremony politics and Nemanema be brilliant. You really need a tough person to always manage a Greek and then would diagram. Unko ni mo be kwa so bibi betru aba wachi. You know, but hey,
anyway,
politics no
he was the Minister of Food and Agric from 2005 to 2008.
Yeah, I remember.
During presence of
the guys are is it like quality grain issues maybe crown. I think he was Tama MPP for buyer, and he was the one who was pushing for the Manema B. Tiano with the kind of
Onel Amponsa in Amsterdam says, "Hey Obi, do you want Chairman Boating to get problem? Chairman Shake Keke. Hey,
Kojo do sorry, don't need betra na one kasa one ka ye one ka o ka
be bold. I mean, be bold.
Say bold did you say we do time and na kura be hand over mamia. But obviously I will take it. But Obi, the most important say you betray. Me boy. Me the be aya na me can say all the presidential aspirants are almost free MPP bana. Emreso no mu decide so mu now so one position so one person will be president. You be access one. If you ha you be kan obia dey do betumi aye. Obia odija wo say e to abama na e be to abana. What you say? Obia subai because nipa na be di omo animo. They shouldn't think sabi na nado e kwa omu di na chi. Huh? Na ye bo na chi dom na omu bodyguards ni president na no ano no. When the council actually. Just I know mu di omu nyai. Na president ni the Ghana for any MPP for nim. Dia ye beto ama no. What you say? Inti ni bebre no ni nyina be ka obia subai ha because nipa na no be adwuma. I don't know be can be a me say, oh, the info be a ministry and find your juma. Yes. If you are about to have now, so what I say, Rachel Martin, so free trade. Also be the president. It be a trade. I don't know what to say. In the Pabena, I don't be a dear, a course so a honomoa, a bay. Rakoto free a bony dean. Yes. So on a so pay. Planting for food. Near Bisa say, in the Pabena, I don't be a juma. So you're planting for food and yet sabi banchine board is in remuno. So yes, a nipa na no babe yajuma. So we assess all those things. It ye be president na bibia na president nko. President so no the staff na yajuma. Huh? Yes, see a person party ye obia party na person obedi animu no. You tell us your contribution because for me, we are minister. Na uwo deputies be 3 or 4 shawasi. A umu nyina members of parliament. A big constituency kura na din struggle. At the time 2016, no many hope. But the constituencies give them opportunity. A umu free krasi me kan baby I can cry. You say they say they can hold the honey in ya. You did this like a full ya. There be American production be near bring or honey free. That's all your minister. Na party no reps be wasi. No more coalition no mu lusua. Oba na the best president.
I was say you busa minister
now you be say the party no can party the power with the minister when the mouth. Who asked you? Me say na ma we nyina ya tro gu ho. Me say we a minister. And now you about 137 ye near bring. Now you minister na wachi. Na be a candidate. Be 3 elusu. A woman in every village. Maybe a Juma crown so no hopa na Juma na wo. Na was sorry now so we president dey near hell. Hey. There. I'm so I'm prepare na sa 2024 no. Yem family diagro.
Wow.
Yem family diagro.
Really interesting. But one of me was say NDC must start with elections no.
The branch
branch elections are here.
Yeah, starting from Tochida and Deko. And I must start the next Monday they ban vetting in from tomorrow I think up to the 9th or 10th or thereabout. The elections will begin from the
main way in Hey, I'm
oh, say, almost contesting. I'm sure, say, I already said, I'm sure when I was your support, we'll train.
Drew Hanna, MPs, no interest, no.
Oh, of course. And they say Omona
so one year the supper. Also, yes, started branch and it's I know I'm when young Kumua. I don't even 2
Obias son in Crawford one particular friends a branches when you
about primaries now I
so hona na unim say primaries no
you share on come said then crowd lose.
Go for 19 or you
na infancy kusia grandma on lose. You must keep your eyes on the road. Parliament I call recess near the
a good time. Recess not a good time.
Exactly. So it gives the
no wonder says our friend NDC MPs now will be out in the constituency.
Exactly. That's because
this is
their fallacy. Because constituency chairman or secretary now interest. They all have interest.
And you far so messy about
so you know dear grower, people will deal with you when you grow so now you did you say. You see, politics no be could do no. Some of us we have.
It's only what Canada.
We have lost interest. We have lost interest. I think so. In your sofa, we cry before we dinner.
And also they're calling no.
Oh, me auntie, me tell you,
what's your other call?
We auntie, say a loud party. Because politics, no, it's not helping this country. I'm telling you the truth. I'm so disappointed in the kind of politics we do in this country. Yeah, because you push. It's not solving problems. What I say, and the Christianity in itself has not helped.
It's terrible. What I
say, Christianity in itself has not helped, and just say social media has come to
exacerbate the situation.
Exactly. You know, I feel so sad. Say our country, just say, in our lifetime, we have watched things degenerate, you know, and that we don't seem to have a clue. So we don't seem to have a clue. We all think the clue is in the future. You understand? But what future are we bringing up? And is it today? I was listening to, I think Joy early morning. News item be on some discussing later. I hear say students. Middle school, SHS students, almost TSK for invigilators to like ya promise you almost say omoba exams room one. The invigilators will give them the opportunity to you kind of sample. Copy exactly.
SHS.
And like they took money. And these people were fighting. You could hear on the sound bite, say, think something happened and they could not get that opportunity to do what was promised. And a pie. And students, they come over that. To share SHS level. Now we share SRC and university elections. Now share the air course before their leadership is elected. Master, that's why I've given up.
That's why
I've given up, because I thought the future leaders will come with something new. But if these things are happening at this stage, Master, I better go to sleep. For that community, let me, because I can't see where the hope is coming from.
It's a sad reality.
I can't see. And we have roped in religion. What I say? We have roped religion into politics. Into voices of conscience. To me, hey, you you be crying. Onupa bejelo. What I say? Opinion ni na. At the figurative, you say, like Ankankola who are those penny for in this country, as you know? Mention one for me. One. are only compromised in this country today. So you judge, so you sort for, so you police head, so you the mention one for me. Until the Mikasa might give you up. It's not because of anything. I think, say, what I thought, say, earlier on in life, some 15, 20 years ago, what I thought, say, this country could become.
No, but where I agree with you, and we are many on the bit about the youth, and also the generations before us are disappointed. Unfortunately, bequeathy value systems between Yanson Kwalana Yeban, and I think it all comes down to the values we cherish. In common way, Ube Dino, Estro, Asie, Action, Abasa, Action, and Nine, it comes down to the values. Because at the end of the day, integrity now means nothing to the ordinary Ghanaian. Integrity, integrity, integrity means nothing. Discipline, it is gone. Discipline is gone. About how do I make money? Irrespective of how I do it, and on the air trustworthiness. In the end, only the panel sorry will be a shop, say, Omet now, no, Maono. Or be yellow good shop, no poto. And the trustworthiness is gone. Not even in the church or in the church. In the church. Where Paul Carr said, Bonibi Okren was a boss who are sorry there because it should be alien to the church. Bene, I sorry him now, you know. If you want some of the most corrupt people, you find them in the church and in the mosque. Because go around all the ministries, department agencies, media, private sector, everywhere. Christians dominate. It is sometimes I make sense. Dream one say, is it because message I preach at the pulpit na see assassin? And now say, ye nyaya mania fa akwantem atete ne nyaya was because teach the child the way he or she should go. And I don't know, maybe I am no. You started Sunday school, you trust Sunday school a shaping in value systems. But I don't understand.
Because of Sunday, for the last 30 years, now when these charismatics and all those things were coming from 92,
Asempa FM 94.
The preaching was then. Students are normal for some called Pentecostals, yeah, Busikata with Triso, Roman, discipline, a certain dress, even Catholic. Now, to me, the fathers no more to show your bar. You have to wear something because of the sisters, something that has to come more than your need. Otiase, at the time, me kaipa in Kuforidia. This me more sorry because yes, I preaching and nobody my man and Kwalana neighbor and say, Shatadibia ope. Huh? Then that's where the miniskirt and all those things started. Now you're quite students are posting this, that. I didn't know yentias, but we are copying. I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but near copy BB and near him the copy. And no now be doing somehow need a kojukai. The one thing I took out of the thing is about the discipline. And also it's gone. If discipline is gone, what are we talking about?
Then we are
that's right. The value I hear can boils to the discipline. And the where you discipline from. In fact, look at the discipline in the houses. But then making sure say you hip in the line because you can't. So one penia there are some areas people are not used to know to me. Why? Because the disappearing in that area, discipline is gone. It's gone. And then they affect all the sectors. The political party, whatever, sorry, Obia. Now, Obia has also not told you any mamidi. So the father of the world is on told you any mamidi. BBN, we are seeing. And we feel a betom. Ask yourself, where is it coming from? So, baby, I jina. Na me dey me ya say, yen ankasa yen enema ye hwe ye economic standard. Na ye hwe ye attitude, na ye hwe ye behavior. Na sa enema na ye copy nyina obi bibie entire chire. There's no hope to say yen we are proud about this production way yedia. Say Ghana yeti papa bibisa ho. And next services upon services. Services in so yes inherit. Yanso ene mani kura ye nibi. Nti they da ye copy a certain standard. There be anami to me mafu say. Obi. Uhu dia obi hu o TV so a. Enye ne mani nyina na ye reality on the ground. Some stars na uhu o ma o ko center ade bia na ofo say ko share say wi akoye sa sata ade no na o sha. So the Abidjan state also all copy who pay biato. Bisa ho say eno share no every day ana. But over share na fe aba na ye mano start take copy because they want to show it out there. And then the Christianity crying.
Because again, I think gatekeepers so and then they say oh boss say who is that gatekeeper now in our society? The gatekeepers also allowed certain things to idiomo koda kakra ma nyo maybe be real
omo politics who face the facts. Omo kotitare politics no, they did not see themselves as gatekeepers. They never saw themselves as gatekeepers. And omo kotitare politics who on share political atade like political party atade. But congregation your friend is saying and the territory in the clandestine, whatever. See, they cannot look them in the face and tell them what is wrong with our society.
But when him say, the 5 serious strands are or more ekra every society. In politicians, one. Traditional and religious leadership. The technocrats.
Right.
And at the media, the role of the media, it cannot be overemphasized. Extremely important.
Extremely.
Technocrats.
Academia.
Oh, academia. Include your money now, your academia, your lawyers, your civil engineers, all of them are
the judges.
Your public servants, your civil service. Then you come to, I mentioned, traditional and religious leaders. And then politicians. And
the judiciary.
You can safely put them
on. But judiciary has a peculiar,
a key role to also play. I agree. Because I mean, societies should be run fairly.
Exactly.
Laws, justice, and everything. You can also treat them as a way. Right. And also all these strands are, and as a key sectors are in a country. Which one is the last man standing? I'll make us a way there. When everything has failed, when and so I share discussion from that angle.
And if our listeners think they have some standing, they should also text it to you. Normal reasons why they think we now. Because like I said, my has to do with this current leaders, people who are considered to be rife for leadership. Okay, they were the few who saw the vision of the forebears of the country. What you say, Yamubino, Yambe, Omomubi, when they were in their prime, Mukuta or mining, Omomubi, they saw it. And they know, they read the ideologies and the whining, the foundational structures and the DCC how to build the country called Ghana. They saw it. And they are the custodians at this stage. What have they done with it? Almost on the day sir, your friend is saying, no, me bana oka, mo only mo can't customs. Your friend is saying, who is the head of customs board? Knows this,
your friend is saying, no, okay, GRA board.
GRA.
In the GRA, the board chairman was Stephen Adair. I think is he still there? I think he's been changed. Yes. But GRA boss, Reverend.
No, you see, why I brought only dinner
Stephen.
Yes, this was a man who had just said until now had.
It's not there.
It doesn't matter. He was
How many years?
Say 2 years crown will be there. I think he could have done something. Yet kasa ye kan wasema ye betimi aka. Do you understand? These were people who gave us a certain hope at a certain point. And if you say, you know, giving opportunities like that, they will make a difference. This is no about every recently. Now we are still talking about this very, very issue. Where raise here.
Okay, here the new board chairman for GRA, Tony Otinges, another huge statesman.
You understand? It's not about the statesman matter.
Oh no, maybe I'm interested.
It's not about statesman. It's about what you do with what you have, or what has been
the authority given you.
That's right. Do you understand? Asempa Mokano, when I was coming,
it was mind-boggling.
But I was so sad. Say, for 3 to 4 years, a system like this had existed, and there are leaders, and I mean, I am a Yasa people like McMenu and Co at the board level, GP, and he's one person I respect so much. Man can't run me, McMenu is one because I have a certain year of him. The past, the man may be a year. I hold him in that. I couldn't believe, sir, he could be at a place where things like this could be happening. Now, no solution. It doesn't fit in for me. It doesn't fit in. It doesn't fit. It did make this sound say, who is the last man standing? Obi outie and bia unim say, Akai be what baby no. Put them out.
I did not want to. In fact, I have not lost hope, and let me say it that way. Say me lose hope, but if you look at the problem we are confronted with, say who breaking it down, who say every society is structured, and at every point in time you find yourself in one of these structures. In Yaka media, you can be a technocrat, and by technocrat you shouldn't loosely into public sector, civil service, plus academia, we have the judiciary. Now, and this is even where it is more critical because custodians of our traditions, our culture, our religious beliefs and everything. Traditional and religious leadership, extremely critical. And our politicians. You know what happens? Politicians, no. In terms of numbers.
Yes. So they are just supervisors.
Omuna is sawum. But yakwa say would say all the other four no. Oh, I'm not politicians now and influence you omunyina. How was it possible? Is it because the politicians do control the state's resources? They acquire some power. They can control all the other sectors.
But Obi, intertwine. You see, you're a politician. Politician feel buy. Abia why judiciary pay. Abia why software pay. Why technocrat. Yeah. Otie busium okwa sorry.
Ono so ye Ghana ni.
Okwa sorry. Baby otino. Yes, the position now grab go back tell you say oye politician. The software the lobby ban. Because the software had relationship with the leadership. Esebi otiho. Intiro masori nipa any that kind of thing. I can mention plenty of them, including their past and present.
Asempa FM.
The whole lobby.
94.7.
Na sabi. Obi okaso president is swabet now. Me software ni Obi. Oh, chairman. And then the baby outi kwajo so me software no wafana. Look at the connection that's going around. Your major challenge ye timu Obi say ye ka say ye twa ni akoye chia me dey aka say ulusu hope I know ya drink akra say how are we going to change
way forward near day?
Are we going to think about the generational or move back to think say okay so our generation where DNA di jawom are we prepared? As I'm making not too long ago 30 years me 30 years down the line Obi make me catch us say you can't discipline or my man be woman. But within the 30 years back now, or 30 years from 92 to now, I make me. That is where I beginning to realize. So indiscipline, and in all, Opa, what the Asempa could you make an offer nation? We start from 92. Then we start this democracy.
Yeah.
Giddy. Yeah, copy. Ubien Kabi. Media be powerful in this era. What did they add up to? When we are trying to hear their voice, to say so media is the fourth realm. They are coming to check corruption, this and that. And I'm going to compromise on Tobia. On or tear, is a better tone. We did not wear the crow could be standing in the Dunkomo, Majinidia and Son, and say, Yemema, Diana, die. So the situation that we are in now, until we change our orientation, start to let the generation say, listen, Omaya to me, ye need to be a tired you.
But no, how do it? Because Unim said a generation is at least for 30 years. In the from 92 till 2022. A one whole generation.
Yes,
30 years.
Yes, 30 years.
The next 30 years, that will be 2052. 2052.
Exactly.
The next 30 years. One other generation.
Get them busy.
But how do you? Because
hold on. Obi, I'm coming and I'll show you. Get them busy. Because in that era to now, that 30 years, it has becoming services. Into a Colano free school banner or near Jumada. Then he realized that there's money somewhere in politics. Let me go and insult someone and somebody recognize me. Now on family maybe or bar the preoccupation again. Corruption. Because I didn't know you're in the crowd. How do you make money? What I say? And the BIA say from the 2020 COVID the dia kumuno. If we begin to change our orientation, say Ghana, you manufacture car, you manufacture your friend is saying nuclear weapons. Dear pie dear. Dear, it is farming. Because you can be so farming. It's not a bad thing at all. Let's begin it from now to the year 2052. So our next production is about farms. When you are coming, the when you are busy, say uti obi, and then I make one of your sister station. Say you change the constitution ya yetimu. I catch ya who say. Obia, why you ready so person your politics and also be a member of parliament. We want to see 100-acre farm. We don't care what you plant. Your fashion constitution. We can't say a law. Right. We want to feed this nation. We want to get them busy. Obia for 100-acre land, 100-acre farms. If I can receive you before you can contest, we don't care wherever you are contesting from. Okay? Get them busy and like a parliament and a place obi enya adwuma da onya adwuma da omo abrabo da obi owie school ape na the first you say I'm going to stand as a member of parliament, a legislature who are going to represent 30 million people in this continent. Near the choboy na akoto abamano and then I'll be expecting. So if you have 100-acre farm, production before you decide, say, I'm now going to politics, not to offer to the nation.
I am thinking, sir, the tweaking of our laws, not a year. But lawyers say you don't build something on nothing. I think fundamentally, because Mrebi will be nipa be implementing right.
And I'm making.
What values have you pumped into Sanko for? Because if we don't go back, you want JSS, cultural studies, and I would say here, say cultural studies, change orientation. Because cultural studies, you see, I say, Ofroka na penny baraka na yama. Sorry, no nyadeng.
What has happened to it?
I know.
In our days, it used to be called civics.
Yes.
Okay. In our days, it used to be called civics. It's free. o curriculum more.
Now be obey na better because parents they okay nkobu I no parents ono maame and now no papa na moti church room pani ba no wapeja the father say wetua catch us sorry na pani in church and then all catch us trans na matua
because you enchire no
that is the point me say and no be catch us on trans na
yetua
yetua I na mintua na me dem ba na meji
in the UK so you know it be seen ne
obe sorry
o just nti ye no obi baby a ye do no any eniema na ye copy no so we copied it wrongly.
And yeah, BBI yeah copy free, but we see UK, my boy UK natural. You know what I'm talking about. UK got na basmu, abriwa, obia or yeah physically challenged, and you will get up. You drink my own
kwajo. When they were preaching all these civilizations talking about abrofo there, abrofo kwala all right, omu to me no omu parents kasa all should be on TV so who can't remember how many of them have seen what you are talking about. So my point is that TV now who should now akwala no want the right all challenging the parent, you know. My point is that idea ye copy ye who be I say ye be. But we are copying it wrongly because who say who say movie. So who say be openage now majority of the population now can sorry.
You see
no and I think one and what's that as you lose the power and the efficiency, the influence of education and the media.
Yes.
Education because honorable. Some of these values are taught.
Right.
Yet, in what you're saying in the UK, it is taught. When you say it happens, in Norway, before so many 5 years now, and I'm told that when you go to school, one of the things you recite every morning, when it is not yours, don't take it. When it is not yours, don't take it. Those things are not done for doing sake. It pumps something into the mind because and I make about the next 30 years.
In our days.
Yes.
Every morning,
yes,
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart.
I don't know. So
I promise to hold which school?
I promise to hold in high esteem the heritage one. When you recite these things every morning, Minim said new curriculum development on Moyama basic schools. No, say on beside is our civics number. The moral education because we need to teach these things and unama and adia me who charming snow baby I remember be jina Jones so kroma and sometimes me who be am say hey what's that and now me say me drew a Ministry of Defense and nimo sa traffic light now who free Lands Commissioner be say Ministry of Defense unya traffic light na war ne ho na papa be jina ho say hey soldier
for zone, military zone.
And then no, say school kolani post school. Baby, no much school kolani school uniform. And it tells you say, omo di empanyefo na ye.
Me say yam kola brem Monday, unya landi school. Ye baby am friend session those days.
Yes.
Your first session. You should be nails, Massa, all these things. And now be a pam, the shows, and now the Koto will be there, what chance in the CC. That's
the police for the police try to solve Ukroma. And then who police be not said, I papis, the grams and our
who can share your TV show, morning, daylight programs. Daylight programs, pornography,
and another thing, a media, they have a high dream power.
If you want to even blame the private media, it will blame on better, but the state media, and the state media, it show foreign countries telenovela. I was scandalized.
No, it's you know why they will tell you, sir.
I know
the whatever resources to produce local. Those days, I can't drama. Nay, also for that, they were shaping society. What I say? What the Americans used to influence the world? Movies.
Hollywood.
What I say? We saw the James Bond. Normal your car it is because somebody sat back futuristic, Nema, and Omaya research and Omaya breakthrough. Yamsuya there in those days. Yeah. Drama, Near the Osofodazi, and it was helping to shape society. And then look at our traditional system.
We have a problem. We have a problem.
Info.
And
it's also because
how they've conducted
half
themselves
of them or more have compromised their place. What you say?
Except those who don't have opportunity.
I'm saying on any bane in the which territory and which area? Tell me. They are there. And they are cost just say and when you are doing this Nasen Sabi, Nkolabi Bijana, Omo can be na and yet there.
Now, there you be in your community, no. And then, we share and I know me see me per radio on my phone. Because you, me be is internet radio, internet TV. Just on that side now, we hear lances in there. And 1,001. Now, no regulation. Now, Obia, Obia Kasa. I am Yakro Chama and Chama Kuma say, I say, I draw attention because bad news.
What you say? Google Jimmy. The word Jimmy. It will come. Then now.
What you say? Obi.
It's the word the most used word in Ghana. The most used.
Na opportunity. Now our friend with deep niatem. No afa of man penny, no afa with the society. A person who share bibi efro obi ho. Hey, sabi utuwe. Obi ka chama me ti obi pa. Do you think it's what the soul for the voice? And ope, you are a role model for the society. Obi ebetimi asemo beka afa just because of full set of full set Sebi and Kuma
gatekeepers no no let's know because I want to hear some the too many
so it is time say Sebi ye nyina besan tena sibio nyame nkuye kakra aka they okay work on the next 30 years. Maybe at that time, no, we did 80 something. Maybe I answer. But
the next 30 years, no. If we want to shape the mindset of the next generation, because at the end of the day, there should be a solution and a clear way forward. SS is an agent of socialization, and in himself, the first agent of socialization is the home, the family. I think there is that onerous responsibility on the family as well.
Very.
And parenting. And parenting about being so critical now, say. And because of the pressures of the world, it was our phone Pia Juma, it was some copies Cabafie, any other time from Kolana Kwakwe problem. It comes that because first values and Kolani Besuya. From their parents, whether you like it or not. And so now, the next aqua school, in the area parenting, then you have your education, the curricula we've put together, the teachers who teach our kids in school. Extremely important. And then you come to the church and our mosques, Islam, Christianity, and all the other, your friends say denominations, beliefs. Extremely critical. And there was a sorry role in all of this. Because sometimes, no, say who can we in a country a 71% claim to be Christians. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Let me be very frank and honest with you. They have not lost it all.
Obviously.
They have not lost it all. Yes. But their influence is beginning to diminish. Yeah. It's going down every now and then. What I say? Sabi, omu nimwa anke worse that we have to acknowledge.
It may be a son, rather ask without the church.
Yes, where would we have been? That is the truth. So, I want to acknowledge.
But you can also make comparative analysis to those. Many countries are Christianity and Kosro.
No,
but to compare. Because you see, the point is that big in the last 30 years.
Yeah, that's true.
So ask yourself, before 30 years then, now how was the society?
94.7.
Were we disciplined? Now that time not joking. Because hold on. My point that I'm trying to say is that I'm not challenging what you are saying. But what I'm trying to say is that churches in the Bible. Let's compare the influence now can what have we impact on the society and the churches in our schools at the time churches orthodox churches control how was it before this Christian rainy eba you can't just say
that's why I want to come in. Before then now will come in. What was the dispensation?
Not democracy.
Yes. So there was a little bit of autocracy from 1972
to 1991.
Just from that time, it was just 79 September to 81 December. Ena Yenya Liman.
Yeah.
From that time, the Babesi 92 now.
Military
rule. Into me as a young boy at the time, that means say I'm out for a woman. Because I say Bina soldier for people were. That is where I blame politics.
And I blame democracy.
Well, okay, that's true. And that's why I blame
democracy. Blame democracy, not the politics.
This party politics, multi-party politics. That is where that comes in.
Whatever.
Because
democracy.
When we veered, because it was like we were craving it over a very long period. Until when we got it finally.
That's a
and we dropped our guard, and we have continued to drop that guard until today. Because we had moments when you go to circle and you cannot drop a piece of paper in this country, Accra here. You didn't drop one, maybe with what ticket, amount ticket, bina one cry. Now, deal with you. Who cut them a pot? There used to be this guy called Kwantabisa. Kobisa. You can't fool around. Oba police mu, you will be a friend, Jack Bebley. Eventually, he had some issues, and then Uko military, the warrant officer Isaac Frimpong and co. You can say no bagawaya. Who did was assembly do gun balance? You better.
But Anthony Nupenu said. But for democracy, and kasa on radio.
Please,
so what?
Please, Uko Rwanda, they are practicing a certain democracy.
Yeah.
A certain kind of democracy. And I said, sir, we went for democracy, and we threw everything else away. We dropped our guard and allowed this kind of democracy to thrive. This kind, our kind. And I'm not sure, sir, this kind of democracy is what is pertaining elsewhere. What I say? Where we think, sir, like you said, utumi jina baby ajuso and get away with it. Utumi traka mutu adi Africa mutu. That is democracy. That is not the democracy we are talking about. Democracy must move in tandem with rule of law. Rule of law. And the law must protect the sanctity of the nation. Of the state. What you say? Some ye bonia. Yen shamenim, some ye kwapimni inti media yen treat me different. Na yen ko obi so anim ne wofa na ya asemesi inti ono so oye the same bonia yen treat me different. What you say? That law is what we are talking about. We started dropping them one by one. When the GBCs were limiting programs. So we did 13, we did 13, and I'm passo, yeah, I say, we buy drop, floss recorder. And Papa She, Neba She, DMJ,
we are not
discussing. You understand? So please, how does this wait your friend with democracy emanate?
No, but you see, this is what can you after the word democracy, they think is
we are not discussing.
But the bigger mistakes are you bet me I can say at the time and someone not joking in that dictatorship rule, it should have guide us to implement most of our laws. Okay? Say yeah, nimse sa die we. Say the na joking. Yeah, to ball and to abonting. A den ye di guiding at the time when you
decide I mean, can be not to us. Bola no, Bola no, ye indio. Ye di bola, ye indi bola. It's state no, you provide where my father kept telling me, before you tell any man, don't urinate here. Provide him
baby Obed Johnson.
So what I'm saying is that it should have guided us to put the system in place. Yeah, democracy and yes, copy obedience. Or try revolution be about 100 years, about 170 years. Or the idea he put the system in place. Until at the end, also democracy. Ultimately we said, BBS said answer sound.
Building upon something.
Yes.
Yeah, the idiot was on nothing.
Thank you. BBS said answer sound. And you man could joke can you know okay there you one so be June so want you one you know say baby I want to call when say what na US what na UK muni ade to ko hu be wa haye mama ne no one say oh no na yes first na go you so want but the point is that you did tie at the revolution time in the no on go jina on go $100 fee because you be free the children or Bonsu sikaron ka just former me fashion be botu mu fanko or be ka chance or be ticket na ma do pa kutia na se me kutia na juma or dia man no we so they build upon something but you say the time na sa discipline we mu now how you decide say yeah called democracy. How do we prepare ourselves?
Now that's 11 years of military rule under the PNDC. Did we miss a golden opportunity?
No. 11 years to cry. Don't call 11 years. Also said that 11 years should have for free coming Kruma time.
No, me say me bao. Yenya military rule straight 11 years. Yes. That's what I'm saying. And that's straight 11. That's more than a decade. It's enough to put
the system in place.
So that time, no, you tell you okay, you dare not throw a paper here. How did we lose all of that?
Yeah. There was no system in place. It was just a dictatorship.
In the 11 years,
the system was there, but it was on fear. More than
built on fear,
more than institution. You understand? Who say Ubetu ball and egu because so be now
in the answer one casa
ya build your conscience because of course programs on TV. Adult education ni sanemano fale femo ni how omo nyumbi ya compo so it talks about a peri year what you feel be proud fear and sanemano those days these were things they were showing to us on day.
But why have we stopped? Why is there nobody at the National Media Commission or Information Ministry to say GTV wait a minute we understand say Neoma Sasan. But they are saying that this is a state broadcaster for crying out loud.
That was to say.
Now, somebody said, Speaker Michael Quay had cause to complain, said he was shocked to telenovela on GT, the state broadcaster, a public service media.
Now we should the state
between this was years ago. And Yemiko Blo, Nyokabel, Tikete. Chubo ni obanye ni huma chumbe nano otase fa praye na fa pra wo potem ye ni a wo betimi na mesumi ye mafremu de These are some and they were playing them on daily basis. You want to cheat here? Ghana, ya mamo, iko, aye. Ghana, what is another? You want to cry, dear. You want to be dear.
We need to do if we do the same things and we think
Ghana fengoi kudewe eimale Ghana fengoi kudewe enya de vidodo enya de kawawo enya de vidodo. Master, these were songs that were being played on daily basis in different languages
every day,
and they were shaping society.
And my point is that if we do the same things we'll be back here 2052 and have the same discussion. We need to be a bit more radical and aggressive in pumping values. If we lose say the same thing
mu FM station ya makoji mu kwa koji license.
Yes.
Unim FM say requirements are license. Are you aware? Community service. Your broadcast for 24 hours, community service must take a certain more than 50%. I don't have the fact. I'm sure some waiting for minimum issue help us. That is the requirement for radio and TV stations. Intina, yes, certain parameters so that mube cover the entire nation. Ubianfa the perspective obabe propagating and no apply. When you guys are giving 94.7 license, politics.
Because I know I want them to
and I know that I am because we are right soon. And you are watching and read. I will also put part of that blame on the media.
That's what maybe 5 sectors now a failure. The media was I mean, it was the mere fact that a whole chapter in the Constitution was dedicated to the media tells you. And the media's role is probably the most influential platform a country be out. US used the media in Hollywood. China used films to project a certain worldview of themselves. They would do everything to get results out of it. It is what movie did for them. And unfortunately for us, in the world, so per country, per square kilometer, or more radio stations, UK, because you work class, media studies, and by the country, radio stations. At the time, Ghana will be over 400 radio stations. Everybody was shocked.
And Nigeria.
Nigeria states we are back.
Nigeria, they don't discuss politics like we do here.
And now UK now can crap. I'm the major one is BBC. Ubisa Akola or Nam Krum. How many radio stations and TV stations are ultimately 4? I just Sky and BBC. No, democracy not just a
And the other thing is, so we should go back and understand the power of the media and harness that power and use it well.
The point is that what guide us to do it is a problem. Me, it's a media, you better to go if we buy. Do we anticipate society between Yaku do and they can religion? Media okay, the power of media. And I saw it media. Yeah, better near preaching namuno. Yeah, quite find the politics the same near displacement not them. Now we are you as a religious leader. Do you expect him say congregation ATO and will convert him at this radio station? One more class, I say man or 200 yen no What you say? So yeah, man society me between me and me. The way we are going now, yeah, to what the idea, what I'm saying, I do time, I was saying, you started a constitution in the and looking at it, say, and for you are. Your next 30 years now will come from now. Huh? Me make our radio station, you are not having me. But what na what for be atam. Eto na sabi ye niema ya brehu nyina ye ka democracy e pese ye hu will go back. What you say? Because the build the society no. I am sincere.
And say o fa kro bi so na say eye bi ikoso. Na hu nkwala na. Charlie it's
yeah, na ko jo kan bi ye so pa. Awia bia my grandmother. O proud fee. The father some proud no pa. Ewia no you have to make sure some will treat you well because you are not tie go no. I was so proud. What is he trying to say? Me no na de bia na small can say baby if you want the area but no cry one school. What you say? Obi atena ho. Ene okọ residency. Say obi a also wo sika na ko hwe ne backyard. But in those times, yeah man, me no be far prior ko say there. Apoto bi remove fungi. Na o ma ko so that time ani ye ni chemical to clean. O sa there be a fresh thing and so no dia ko gusu no de prayer echi go ta thank you that time society na yeah but that time I building that is what I got to now we are going to say now all can no obi be ka sika ni sika so ko fa wo sika ebi su ni hono so a onye adwuma da bia ya na me ti time I say yi levy buy na me bisa no question. The people that were discussing the yield levy.
Asempa FM.
Many people don't come hard. Near some say, but they got audacity to come and sit here and talk about tax. I personally be a crowd school into the components of tax. The 4 or 3 arms of tax were better. No, they deep in them. Again, they ban so nonsense. Unye say. What you say? But take other, or I'm just using it as an example. Take other jurisdictions. Say, when the backward to CNN, when the backward to BBC, say also discuss a certain topic. Act 1. Almost all of them. I said, a former member of parliament. Or a former state so and so. Yeah, but can youth asem. What youth agency paying? Yeah, go far obi already 21. So baby discuss youth. No longer say again.
Someone my main message is kakani fire news we say things would have been worse without the church, from education to health care. And I agree. We are currently a NATO nation. That's no action, talk only.
I like that.
That's Samuel Brian Wabe. This one's like as a teacher and a former student, one of the biggest factors leading to the high indiscipline in our society today is the abolishment of caning or lashing in our basic schools.
Well,
teachers play a greater role in shaping a child's behavior. We have to take a second look at that. Master Planner Junior Kintampo, where say Obi, the problem. Okay, the person just deleted that message, but there are some other ones. Okay, I said the problem is we don't take communication serious and use it for development. Punishment can never change the attitude. For instance, this Galamsey fight, only communication can win it. George Quatten Ewo Adenta. We say, Obi, tell Kojo Edward that I say he's always okay. Wait, your friend is saying, Chairman Kojo Edward, tell him that I say he's always putting American standard and he's complaining about what? Tell him his party has failed the nation and its people. What are you getting the people busy for? Anthony Nupenu and on the way.
So who NDC? We start sending message when I
where's Obi? When you have a chief who dances buga in a palanquin, what do you expect? But I was here very you. Was here very you. We say, Ejakojo, Dallas, Texas. Obi, our main problem is discipline. Ghanaians are too indecipherable. Into Ejakojo or Dallas or the way Abba. Now to James Kwabena Fair. And he says, okay. Obi, tell my brother Kujed Wasari that yes, things may seem so, yet it is in such hopeless situations that hope emerges. Did someone not ask, can anything good come out from Nazareth? Yet the Redeemer of lost human race, Jesus, came from Nazareth, born in a manger. Obi, that we are even discussing this conundrum is a reason not to give up on this country. Let us begin to show the desire to change by how we debate today. Antiochus of Libya was the African who was never defeated because defeat made him strong. He was the son of the earth goddess, whose mother empowered him any time he was put on the floor. Let us learn from our failings. We can change. Let us begin by making little changes. Let us also give room for mistakes and failures. Life is not without failure. Positive and enduring changes takes time and effort. We are always in a rush. When you are in doubt about good fellows, read 1 Kings 19:18. There are always genuine men and women who are true and loyal to principle. Our case is not as bad as we always want to paint. There is also some good things among us. Let us be measured in pouring out anger at the system we have contributed in creating. A wrong analysis of the situation will always lead to the wrong disastrous conclusions. Osei, as far as agents of socialization are concerned, the first school for the child is the home. How are our homes made today? James Kwabena Bonfair, with some interesting perspective. Really interesting perspective. But Mesofo Bako, Pastor George Osei, Osei Obi, how many times have I stated on your platform that what we need are values? As a country, we must stop this issue of whose values and uphold what we all know to be upright. Everyone knows what the values are, but we hide under liberalism and human rights to debase ourselves. Our morals have not just decayed. There is no trace even of the decayed morals. So help us God. Radio for Development, God bless you for this line of program. Pastor George Osei, thank you. We are grateful. Obi, in fact, I perfectly agree with Kujed Wasari about the manner in which politics in Ghana has become a field for those who can best vilify others, corrupt-minded people, arrogant and pompous people. But Wasari is a player, and you ask him what did he do to change the status quo. In recent times, he's refined his politics, but how is he helping those who mentored or emulated him? Under this administration, there are equally very arrogant people, for who some of us though fraternize with the Osono, but we want them to lose, to go back and learn their lessons. It's sad. Onel and Ponsa, Ewo Amsterdam, and on the way Abre. Obi, gone were the days when your friend's mother could follow you home to chastise you because you had misconducted yourself in town. Try that in our generation, and you will know your real size. The value system is a subject that needs a holistic approach. Where Alex Martinson on no Ewoko for radio, loads and loads of messages. But let's do wrapping up now for sorry, the messages that I remember how many times my mom made me read Courtesy for Boys and Girls, and my school made us sing what was called patriotic songs every Friday. This is what has made me who I am. Adomakon, University of Ghana Business School, Legon. Obi, good afternoon. When former President HOPE4LIFE left office in 2008, okay, we need politics. Richard Krampawa Blakuma Central, Yemfa 2008, anyway, comparisons in China. Where is Obi? Okay, again, another political message. Chairman, yes, Obi.
Quickly, me say and by a topic at two, but this is one of the most important a good time we all have to come together. Like the leadership. We are singing the same song. What you say? We can never get up one day and say, "Sa anamonwi ebeboy." And no, and I know from now to the next 30 years, what is the direction? There has to be a direction.
Direction, very important.
And if the direction is there, there's no way we will talk about politics because we are talking about the human growth, human society, how we are going to build them the values and shape up all those discipline. And this you better call about the Baba country who say the mini Anthony Dubai or can't go reference to now 16 years ago now 10 years we na and then me team every day no say the constitution can one day and found to hold one somebody will not preside this nation. What you say? Into your best. A bit and then I can be for to conclude my idea say Osei to say yellow crumble and then I'm with your mind. Also the Asempa I bring nani I can't afra because baby out you mention one thing about Kumbia. Asempa a one area Krobo people are those Nipa, me no one anti-ache. I know them very well. What you say? A one society na time you swap our kind discipline. Oh, which me account on them. But then we should see a buy me so you can yellow crop. But then some I can you know be. I 2 villages, 2 towns, and I go for size near me I'm telling you. I'm okay, and come yellow crop and come. Yellow, as a constituency, as I know, they are not part of it. And if even lower mina, as a democracy, 2 towns in the whole lower mina. But because you issue one word, Krobo, affect you, because I remember, say, issue by Yeti, meaning say, Sabi. The Omaihini walk Kroboland. Yellow for he met them. Now and then because Kanyana you do so I affect you because I didn't acquire to say I had a free bar. In the baby a free chum would you yes you could do go dear no would ya and to me baby as some day. Ewo into your tea in Afra. Then into society to boy. Obi Samentiase I don't know what we had here because you had concession with my in meters here, someone yellow for the Oma cooperative to work with the ECG. These 2 villages, they do baby, now for politics here, and will be constituency. He's looking for votes. Say, I'm telling you, boy, no man could yet say, I'm going to cast a so Munya or some Marco Tobetiami. Now for politics of the day. But any solution, Emma or mine, any solution, Emma community. It's Yema, the leadership. Somebody needs to sacrifice for something. Say, and then, not I can be I say, or you saw identify for certain mean kind but ABI, he decided to sacrifice for it. Me lusu. But so long as I can bring discipline, our community. Now, you said, and say they are told that you be boarding their council. You be boarding at their council. Intimacy. Say, I bring now, you shed your pay your society. Now, yet the convenience for us to say at the end of the day, because we are politicians, we do anyway. I don't know the war I see the powers of it into OBA school up. We need any corporate experience beyond the first preoccupation of politics. Video be at my post near town position near their move. Not all the community doesn't even know how to manage human resource. Doesn't know how to manage human beings. And only a problem. I did it on him. And it Mr. Pa, Sankuma Yedian, Yemfa, Oka 5 a Yena for your home. The judges must be honest. It do baby and say, Judge Didier, on her left, on her right. It doesn't matter who appointed him. Case no, a bar, where dear tia, o ti ase saa yɛ ba public service ekita me debia meka me say ɔman 50% of our budget go waste because those people who supposed to mine it who us woman somebody womani ehwe for proper accountability you never blame politicians but meanwhile from the messenger in the ministry public servants na be ba do me para national chief director before do you know how many within we are got tam chama kojo kwata na se kojo dua sara be transfer or minister France ni bi ho aye pa ne be mo hu ayesa ye ma hu how can kojo go and change the file ukona go kan wa some say kojo minister also and maybe safa no file the bana bibi o na say yi free ma ono ebia the file has been built for like a year or your friend say 4-5 years class and over ministry honum how can he do anything about it but woman o mine ese sika wo ho ni edi akoma show mu say ono de okotena honum a obi ono de onye djuma mo bia onye DC ni onye PP ni onye djuma ama o mine no enkoso no obi ono kra ena sabi
consultants
obu o mine ama and then customs go ma mudi obi when they name the problem over there I remember Professor Mills dedicated his life to make sure says our area honum a whole president to we no one video ko bo honum ko chi ko guy obi yemisa e ho say ebo mu ana how come 12 years down the line you repeating singing the same song it's one agency you to reform you be say who say dia na mo na you to me to o want to be to me sir
there one say for more revenue sources no one activity it cross 66% of more revenues weighing bridge there was a musi to check bulk cargo eba the letter from national security was written in 2019 and the national security coordinator in the letter indicated say weighing bridge not safe for some time in minimum time and I say 2015 I say 2017 I say 2018 obieni but the evidence from time who impose say or throw letter 2019 till now 3 years
and you know how much has cost the nation
any you say import and receipt of the ban wait how no make say ma di ni mudu ni and also with the
and you know the revenue of mine meanwhile enye kwajo enye chama boatin enye obi a net ho say ya fa obi adwuma mu a ye tua nika and what are they getting someone society a ono receipt na odi man no say ofu say no na offer obi what dey daso obviously ebo obi daso ebo dey to so yema we bridge the cry yede yadwuma
yeah kakra bi me dey asofo imam for the ban imam for meeting campy because maybe a Christo meeting baby I'm feeling I'll start from there omunjai the self aggrandizement no more instinct no because nipa na ye adwuma wa soro no amo ba soro no omo pe adwuma ye no mo di sisi sorry dan akese no omo nwi factories and in nka croford dey free universities here na amo sisi bi no when they come out they can go and work in such places. We hear water, pure water, pure water, bottled water. Engineers can work there, accountants can work there, clerks can work there, factory hands can work there. Uberhena Yakusi, ultramodern, 100 to 10,000 seater, what? Oh, yeah, when you have to sit and do this because you are part of it. When other churches are building prisons for to help the state Because the prisoners, they are under pressure. We can see it. Yeah. We know the conditions under which they are. Huge edifice, state of the art, all kinds of gadgets and all of that. Jesus Christ from Jai Jerusalem call. Those days are not before they go to Jerusalem to go and worship. When he came, the gospel must be spread. No more being sorry for no, it should touch them. There are church members who are sick. They can't access, you can't say, healthcare. Because they don't have the money, they don't have what it takes. And they don't create the systems and identify those people to even bring support to them. Those are the things I expect, say, to support the state with. No, I'm building this, I'm building that, and I have the biggest whatever platform, and I have this. Please, I don't want to say too much, but it takes so much away from Christianity. Somebody was telling me, Jesus fed 5,000 men. Today, 5,000 men are feeding one person. The 5,000 men, and who of social media and else, and it go to be to the $1 or $2 of food. Well, $1, and they buy America of all places. Or no, Banyami, Fiona say, do you know how much money the person has in their pocket? And what they are going through after this COVID, never experience. People are not working. People have lost their jobs. People are in America. And you are not sensitive to this situation. Where freedom no be any dollar. $1 be the brewer. And you are chastising them for giving you dollar. When I saw that, I said, really? This is where Christianity has got into. And no na friendly and mamu, so that you forget say your coins getting and you're building when you are in those single classroom. Nana and no coins nana build because me one thing I believe in penny wise pound foolish. What I say, getting and no na they are building. Now when do baby when buy. Who call some of those places are the things you will see. You call you will see and go share and but Charlie, when you read the Bible and you see what Christ and his disciples suffered to raise the gospel and to preach it. Now, and the gospel has become the basis for becoming rich. Ufche invest yambwa na umaster sambwa na we are just push your way, go and speak some good English or speak some history and you know get something to miracle and this and that and that. I don't want to be a Christian.
Christ did not die for this. It's sad, but that's where we are. Do have a great evening and enjoy the rest of our programs. Meaning Osei Bonsu. And I'll repeat it today. It's by PSA Esther YBA.